fans, and welcome to WrestlingGab. That's Dalethea. I'm Travis. It's Monday. Did you guys survive the weekend?
Hi, all you bitches out there. What's up? Yeah.
What is that?
What is what?
Close up. I don't like that on my screen.
So dorky.
It's riffraff.
You're a riffraff.
I don't like riffraff.
Oh my gosh, you're a riffraff.
Don't like riffraff. We got a couple
Anyways.
matches in store, not in score.
And scored.
So much football on tonight. I don't know if anybody's even going to be in here watching us, but we got a 6-man tag team match. The Glorious Show-Offs and Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre and the Street Profits.
Yeah?
And we got Liv Morgan and Ruby Riott versus, what are their names? Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. For the tag team championships, we got Bray Wyatt as a special guest on the KO show. Will the Fiend show up?
Ooh, will he really show
Will
up?
he?
Or will it just
Will he?
be Bray?
Willie?
Will he show his
Will he?
face? Anyways, I got people in the chat real quick while
It looks
we're,
like Randy Orton,
we're waiting for
but maybe not.
some
Maybe
Randy
it's Alistair.
Orton. Alistair Black.
I think that's Alistair. Nope.
No, it's Randy. Couldn't tell by his forearms. Is that better?
Probably. He's just whispering.
He's talking very lightly. Instead, he left in an ambulance. Anyways, we have Walter saying that he's going to be here a little bit later. But we have Josh in the chat and
Hey,
the Fiend.
Josh. Thanks for hanging out with us on this Monday.
We have Chris Akane in the chat. We also have Joven out there. John Dwyer is with us tonight. We also have Michael Dukes in there. Pepper McIntyre's happening.
Peppa.
Evil
glad
Bot's
everybody's
out
in
there.
here
We
hanging
have
out with us.
Luke. Hey,
Luke's hanging out
Luke.
with us.
How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody have a good weekend? How did your week start out?
They're like, we're watching football. We don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
We're watching the Chiefs and the Patriots.
We're like listening to Randy Orton
We're watching the Packer game.
cry about him getting kicked and stuff.
Yeah, he's upset. You know, he got cheated.
Evil Bot says, good. How about you guys?
Doing fantastic.
Doing pretty good.
What a great day it's been.
It's been glorious.
That's why I can't wait for Rude to come out.
Glorious.
I won't give in. I won't give in till I'm victorious.
Looks like, hey, Trav and Dalethea, I just got done doing a full test run of our complete Halloween setup. Well, fantastic.
Awesome.
Got done in time to catch the stream and watch the Chiefs. There you go. See?
Flipping back and forth.
Chris is like, well,
Flip.
Bliss show up? Bray Wyatt interaction with Liv Morgan?
No.
I don't know.
No.
I almost thought I could hear, like, the NFL song in the background there for a second. Like, they're like, whoops,
Somebody in
sorry
the
about
back
that.
watching it.
Like, sorry about that. Josh wants to know if you're ready for the draft on Friday.
We are. Are we going to do a board or are we just going to sit
I
here and
don't
talk?
know. I guess it just depends,
It's 3 hours of standing.
right?
I mean, we could get, like, some stools or something.
Yeah.
Not like poop, but like things to sit on.
We don't want poop stools. You don't want to take a big old crapper while we're on our live show.
There's the stool.
Everybody wanted to know. Just kidding. Michael Dukes says,
everybody. Hi, Mr. Hingy.
hi, it's the Christmas boo.
You're a little early. It's only Halloween, but
Well, Luke's like, his lady sat inside all day watching stuff while I was doing some labor. Yeah, that sounds about right. Josh wants to know, Travis, if you think that Storm will make an appearance today. No, because if she showed up on NXT, why would she be on Raw?
he's probably talking about Lance.
Oh, you mean the other Storm.
And,
There's too many of them.
There's too many storms going
There's
on
too
in the
many-
world right now.
Somebody needs to be called a hurricane, and somebody needs to be called thunder and lightning, or tornado. Typhoon.
They actually had a wrestler called Typhoon once.
Tropical. Somebody needs to have different names. That's all there is to it at this point.
It's either Tony or Lance.
Tony or Lance. Michael Duke says, I would like to see NXT bring back Spin the Wheel, make the Dell match for Halloween Havoc.
Right? Yeah, I don't think we're going to see Lance right now. I don't think they have anything for him to do.
Right.
Unless it's to attack.
Josh was like, what
Dolph.
if the Fiend moves to Raw and challenges Drew for the championship when the draft comes? I don't know. I guess.
The Fiend?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody wants to see the Fiend in there. In the title match. Because he's like the best guy they have.
Yeah, but I don't
Why
know
not?
if I'd want him to... I guess.
I get it. But I get it both ways.
Right. EvilBot's like, tonight is the women's tag team championship match between Jax and Baszler versus the Riot Squad.
Yeah.
They're having that finally. Looks like so Finn Balor has minor facial fractures, and Riley has several broken teeth from their match. No word on if they will be out and for how long.
I was reading that earlier. Like, Balor was going to get x-rayed.
How'd they even get those? Like, we watched that.
He hurt his jaw. And then Reed had broken teeth.
Well, his mouth was bloody.
O'Reilly or whatever. Yeah,
O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly.
Kyle O'Reilly. A lot of people love that match. I'm like, yeah, it was good. I was telling it like it should have been before the women's match. I'm all dogging it, and then everybody's like, I love that match. It was so great. 5-star. I'm like, what? Shit. I missed it.
Chris Akane thinks Randy Orton's promo is fire, but Pepper McIntyre is like, I will get you again. You hear me, you bastard Orton?
Of course it's
I will
fire.
get you.
Randy does great on these promos. He's basically walking a step-by-step of what he did to each one of the guys.
Looks like we already had earthquake, tsunami, typhoon, the hurricane, and 2 storms. So we haven't had tropical or tornado. So there you go.
I remember earthquake.
He can be a tornado and she can be tropical. Looks like, what the fuck? I just saw John Cena riding a purple cow on my TV. Yeah.
There's a hurricane coming through. Shane Helms, or whatever his name was.
Oh, Luke's very glad that his girl Tony is back.
Yeah.
So he's happy to see Tony
I'm glad
back
that Ember's back. I'm glad they're all back.
Josh said he was surprised that Moon came back. Well, and we are happy to see Moon back.
Shit.
I'm glad that she has
They're locked in a room together.
They're
fighting over a chair. Ladies, you're both pretty.
I don't think so. I'm just kidding.
He doesn't have to turn the lights off to beat the hell out of you, Randy. So I did change my voicemail last night.
That was funny.
To bad news.
It's funny.
Is it weird that I got bad news when I woke up? Like, I got bad news for you.
Maybe that's what happened. Because you cheat. No, I'm just kidding. Adrian
thinking.
Andrade is in the chat. Hey, Adrian.
Hey.
So this is a good promo. Chris Akane says, Tony time is sexy. Pepper McIntyre is like, you bastard, I'll beat your face in. Let's see, Luke says, I'm less surprised Ember came back than Tony, honestly. Well, you know, I mean, it's not that Ember wasn't planning on coming back. It's just that we weren't sure how well her Achilles was doing. And if she was even cleared. Because she may have shown up, but is she going to start wrestling and stuff like that? And I'm glad that she's healthy enough that she feels she can come back. Or they've, you know, at least said, okay, yeah, you're on that road to recovery now. Because she was having some really bad issues with that Achilles tendon. And it was kind of touch and go and scary that she would never be able to wrestle again. Right. So, I mean, I'm surprised yet not surprised. What I'm surprised about is that we haven't seen what's-his-face back yet. Xavier Woods. Where the fuck did Kofi Kingston go? Like, what the hell happened with all that shit?
They're probably just keeping Kofi off TV for a little while. But he's got to be back. He said 6 weeks he'll be back.
Yeah, that was
been way longer than that.
6 weeks ago.
No, it's got to be longer.
It was 6 weeks ago that 6 weeks was up.
Yeah, basically.
That's what I mean, like...
I mean, we've been waiting for a Big E push that never happened. Right? I was like, well, Big E will get a championship in that little bit of time, and then they'll move forward.
And then they did nothing with it. They kind of threw some things at it, and then it was like, well, he's going to have a feud with so-and-so, and that's it.
Sheamus.
Yeah, Pepper McIntyre's like, take this and that. Icon's like, that was boring.
Take one of these.
Chris Akane says Lars Sullivan needs to return.
Yeah, might as well bring him back. He's very polarizing. Get a lot of different opinions on him. Some people like him, some people don't. All sorts of strange things happening there. He said some homophobic things, but then was in gay porn. So I don't know. Can you say homophobic things if you're gay? Right? Like,
Right.
Does that work? Like, I don't know the rules, but
I don't know the rules
I'm assuming
either.
that if you're gay and you say homophobic things, that it's funny, not me.
Is a homophobic operate?
I don't know the rules.
I don't know either. Anyways, Luke says they will probably give Ember a couple of squash matches to see if her ankle is good. And Xavier Woods actually had an infection pop up due to injury. Then he caught the sprinkles, so he is waiting to be brought back onto TV. Yeah, see, that's the shit that can happen. Like with Ember, that was kind of the thing that happened with hers, is hers wasn't healing correctly, and she literally almost had to redo the whole surgery again.
Yeah, that's what they need to do, though, is get that New Day back together, all three of them, and start pushing them towards the titles again.
Josh says, is this Randy and Drew story going to last 100 years like the Rey and Seth feud? Yes, just to make your day. Evil Bot says, tonight Kevin Owens will invite Bray Wyatt to the Kevin Owens show. Yeah, and everybody wants to know, Evil Bot, is the Fiend going to show up?
Yeah, will Fiend attack somebody? It is live, so it's kind of harder to do that. Like a mullet. A mole.
A mullet, a parfait.
A mole.
It's a mole. We have Tyler the Pug. He's like, feel the power of the pug. Nice, Tyler the Pug.
Pug life.
Pug life. Get that pug life going. It's a pug life out there for everybody. You know it. And Josh hates Lars Sullivan.
Zelina Vega. Looking like a solid 10.
6-woman tag team match has Zelina Vega in there. So, part of the 6-man...
Look at her looking like a solid 10.
The 6-man tag team match
Natalya.
is, Zelina is one of them.
And then Lana, obviously.
So
Natalya and Lana.
Are they with Zelina?
Yeah. It's going to be a nice little 6-way.
So, they're trying to make them besties.
They're holding hands. What do you think? Do you do that with people you hate?
Sometimes I have to. Especially if everybody wants to pray.
Social distancing.
Tyler's like, I'm a pug, woof. All right. Evilbot says, the Fiend and Bray Wyatt working together. Yeah. Michael Duke says, will they have fans anytime soon?
Yes. They had fans last night on NXT. It's going to happen really, really soon. We're going to start seeing fans again.
Yeah, they had about 100 fans from outside of the WWE people.
Mandy.
And then they had, like, the other fans were, like, friends and family, trainers, other people, part of the WWE family themselves. So.
Dana doing cartwheels without hands. Asuka. Really?
So, they're like, Asuka and Zelina have a thing going. So, they're like, let's put them in a 6-man tag match with 4 blondes.
I don't know what's happening here. There's no way this team could lose. Who's going to get... Maybe Dana get pinned?
Possibly.
The other team has the
Is Lana going to do it?
No. Lana's
usually the one that always gets
She's going to be the one getting the pin.
Right? We have Vindicator in the chat. Hey, Vindicator.
Vin.
Saying, I see you. It's terrifying. Completely
out
terrifying.
front.
Are you at our door? Did somebody put cameras in here we don't know about?
There's one right there.
I understand. That's our camera, though. That's different.
Well,
you know, one of
where
those creepy people that came in and, like, put stuff in the house and, you know, and...
Yeah, the last thing they want to see is me naked. I'll be fine.
Yeah, they don't want to see that from me either, so... It's pretty terrifying. Healbot says on SmackDown, Sasha Banks coming for the SmackDown Women's Championship that Bayley loves.
Yes. Taking her baby away from her. All right. Here we go. Natalya starting it out with Dana.
Let's see. Luke says,
Very
so
evenly
Natalya
matched.
tweeted last night she's been doing in-ring training with a mystery returning wrestler. Any ideas who you think it might be?
Maybe Melina?
I don't know. Tyler's really good at guessing who's going to be coming back. Should ask him.
Yeah.
He's good at those predictions.
Tyler's got his own show. Well, he used to. I don't know if he's still doing it. It's a lot of work to do these shows.
It is a lot of work.
A lot of dedication to do a YouTube channel. Christmas is on a Friday. Will there be a SmackDown? Will we be here Christmas night?
Will we be here on Christmas night? In all our Christmas glory?
All right, Dana tagging in Mandy.
She has a
Soccer
tireless
mom.
work ethic.
Mandy Night Raw. Really? That's a great one. Mandy Night Raw.
Well, I guess he has to take the
Look at
place
that
of
vertical
Corey
suplex.
Graves because Corey Graves is usually like the one that's like,
That's probably why they traded her over here.
Because Corey Graves
Because Carmella's coming back. And that's his girl.
Oh, so they don't want to have a feud between how he likes all the other women.
Right? She's like, why's your butt all over me?
And she's like, I want to sit on you. Don't sit on me. No, no, no. No, no, no.
She's like, I basically touched every inch of her butt, and it was a lot of inches. Vast real estate.
Oh, looks like everyone is saying Ronda because apparently she
shit.
is coming back.
Zelina Vega. What the hell is she doing? Natalya getting Mandy from behind. Zelina somehow got out of there unscathed.
Right? Looks like,
Oh.
I'm hoping it's Melina or maybe a returning Lady Legend. And, yeah. I hope they bring Ronda back because I want people to boo her so much.
If she's really coming back, she should have.
Fucking cries again in the ring like the big baby she
should have already been here through all this. If people are worried about getting booed, this is the time to be on TV. They just pump in cheers.
Right.
Don't wait till
Icon
there's
is like, I'm
crowds.
fucking tired of Asuka. Josh is like, I'm hoping it's Titus. Or Trish.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know if Titus would be working with Natalya. But,
On his wrestling ability.
I think he meant Trish. Because he said Trish after, but it was funny. Bot's like, true, Luke, because Ronda didn't come back since WrestleMania 35 against Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch. Josh says, I want Titus O'Neil to be WWE champ. He deserves it. So maybe he was talking about Titus.
You know, I like Titus a whole bunch, and I said that about 6 years ago that he should be champion. At least once. But now there's just no room for him.
Vindicator's like, ha ha ha, yeah, my spy cam feed would die out if it caught Travis undressing. Wow. Among other things. And we have C. Hines in the chat. Hi, C. How's it going?
Hines.
Are you new? Are you new to Wrestling Gab? Have you been here before?
subscribe?
If you haven't been here before, subscribe.
Introduce yourself in the
hit that
chat.
bell icon so you can get some notifications. We do these live streaming reactions every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Without missing one.
Pay-per-views mostly. Sometimes we miss some NXTs, but most of the time we try to do them.
Oh, we did them last night. No reason to miss them. The only time that you want to miss them is when they're back-to-back with the main pay-per-view.
Right?
Well, we didn't miss it this last time either, did we? For
No.
SummerSlam? We did 3 pay-per-views in 2 weekends.
We did. Asuka's mad as a hornet. She's like, here, let me put Zelina
Like a
in the corner
murder
with you."
hornet?
Like a murder hornet.
Have they been politicized yet? Politicized, whatever they call that word?
I don't know.
Where somehow it's politics.
Pollinators?
No, like the virus is
Oh,
politicized.
Oh, it's like fake.
What?
Well, it was like a big thing for like 2 seconds, and then it stopped.
Well,
being
they
a big
found
thing.
one that's alive, and they're trying to find a colony, so it's real. I just wondering if they're blaming it on, a certain person.
Probably, Let's see. C says they're doing good. That's awesome. I have never been in this channel before.
Awesome.
Sweet. Well,
Thanks
welcome.
for hanging out with us.
Says he just subscribed. We thank you for that.
Oh, man,
Mandy
he
Rose
just
gets
pinned
the
Lana.
pin on Lana. So it was Lana that did get pinned.
Yeah, of course
Dana
it
didn't
is.
mess anything up.
Why would Dana mess it up?
I don't know. Sometimes something happens with her, and sometimes she gets a little screwed over with stuff. It's weird.
Yeah, but nobody gets screwed more than Lana.
That's true anymore. It's a good thing she's friends with Natalya. John Dwyer says, I have a feeling Natalya's been training with Ronda Rousey. It would have to be their best friends.
They're really good friends. And I'm pretty sure that's who trained her in the first place.
Right?
So it would make a lot of sense.
Right?
Either that or they're just releasing shit.
Maybe.
Natalya has a tendency to record shit and post it online when she's not supposed to. So she could be keeping this very secret because she gets in trouble a lot.
Ronda
she was,
or Natalya?
She recorded Tyson wrestling in his garage, like getting ready to fight. So the rumor mill exploded.
Oh, look, it's Nia Jax.
Nia and
Shayna Baszler out there. Nice.
Look at that, coming out to Nia's song.
Zelina's like, bye. Bye.
They're cleaning out the ring. They didn't even get in it.
Lana
gonna get Samoan dropped? She is, yep. And Lana's done.
Oh, they're gonna beat her up and put her on the table. They're trying to leave. Don't be mean. John, let's see.
They're just
Evil
jealous
Boss says
'cause she's
Titus
pretty.
O'Neil never got a shot at Universal or WWE Championship.
Never. Once. It's so frustrating.
Let's see. Josh.
They're gonna do it to Natalya?
Evil, he deserves it, even if it's just a one-day championship run. Icon says, I believe Finn has a jaw injury. Yeah, Finn.
Yeah.
Luke was saying that earlier that he has some facial fractures.
Natalya just kicked Lana right in the face on accident.
Oops.
And
She's
Lana's
beating her.
at least she's
Get
fighting.
her, Lana. Get her, Lana. Oh, poor Lana.
This is a trifecta.
Poor Lana.
That's what I'm saying. She gets buried. She's got to be on her last leg in the WWE.
They're like, all right, so your husband went to the competition.
And so we're going to embarrass you until your contract's up. Then we'll be seeing you.
Right. Let's see. Luke says Natalya is also good friends with Melina, the Bellas, Michelle McCool, and Lita. So it could be one of those, especially since there are rumors of McCool and Lita coming back as a tag team. Interesting. Fat Lisa says, duh, Bears. As Fat Lisa is in the chat.
Duh,
hey,
Bears.
Fat Lisa says, I'm going to flip back and forth to Raw and The Shining. How y'all doing tonight? Why would you say duh, Bears if you're going to go over and do The Shining? Red.
The Shining. You know, I've seen The Shining, but I haven't seen it in so long, but it's probably worth watching again.
You said you hated it.
Well, because I don't like Jack Nicholson or whatever his name is.
My God. He's funny. You know, it's funny in that one because he's crazy. And have you ever seen him in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest when he was younger?
I have not, because I don't watch his shows. That's why I haven't seen that one where he's like anger management or whatever. I get told to watch that one all the time. But
you just have to take him in small doses.
You know, right. And I do like him in A Few Good Men, so it's fine.
You know, just watch it one and then, you know, months of not watching him. Oh, she's afraid to say it out loud.
Say it loud.
Right. Duh, Bears. Soccer Mom Mandy Rose is in her chat saying, let's get out of here, right? You guys better have left real quick.
You notice how she got out of there without being scathed.
Of course.
Those
And
blondes.
Zelina did too. The minute she saw those two, Zelina ran out the other way around there, and she literally looked at those girls and went like, bye!
She had all the fat guys at home going, 10, fucking 10.
Oh, shit.
Blue streak.
Oh, Josh, yeah. Fact. Bears eat beets.
It is a fact.
Bears beat Battlestar Galactica. Josh says Michelle McCool is taking care of her old husband, so hey, would she return? Maybe. EvilBot says Carmella might be on Raw or SmackDown on draft. That's very true.
That's funny. Michelle McCool's taking care of the Undertaker, so...
She doesn't have time. She has to wipe his butt and run him around in his wheelchair.
Now he's all poor, so she needs to work. Go back to work, woman. Social Security ain't cutting it.
God damn it. EvilBots said that Carmella stuff. Josh says, gotta remember, just because someone is backstage, it doesn't mean they're gonna come out. They could just be
friends
visiting.
Right.
Michael Duke says Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler are finally getting along. Are they, though?
They're champions. We'll just put it that way. And they could be champions for a while.
Right.
Or they could lose them right now.
True.
Speaking of, they have a match.
Icon says, I think the injury is a broken jaw.
Okay, this is his mock draft.
Sam sources. Oh, God. What's his face?
Little Jimmy's going third overall.
Is he? Ninja number 1's going number 1 on SmackDown. Mercy the Buzzard is number 2. Little Jimmy's number 3. Sam Roberts is 4.
Who's
Mr.
behind him?
McMahon is 5. That's a janitor. Oh, you know it's Drew Gulak.
It is Gulak. He's a little thicker.
Randy Orton! You won't get me, Randy Orton! Oh,
He
shit,
tripped over the bucket.
He tripped! It's a wet, sliding...
I think the referee just said what he was doing.
Well, he had to, because he couldn't, do it.
Gulak. It wasn't Randy Orton. Ha ha ha. See you next fall.
That's hilarious.
We got. Where was little Jimmy? Why couldn't he do anything?
Why the
Maybe
hell
that's what
is little
tripped him.
Jimmy not doing anything? It's a good thing you guys all wore matching socks today, right, guys? And pants. Good for wearing pants. Oh, let's see. Icon says, I think the injury is a broken jaw, fam sources. Well, I know that they said that, but yeah, Luke was saying that Finn suffered facial fractures. That's all so far. And something about O'Reilly having like some broken teeth.
Yeah, he broke a tooth, or at least one.
Chris says, pretty soon Lana is going to go through a flaming table wrapped in barbed wire with thumbtacks. Not on WWE. EvilBot says, Eli and Mysterio slapped Dominic Mysterio last week on Raw. That did happen.
Yes. She put the smack down. Are we going to see some Underground tonight?
Maybe. EvilBot says Retribution and Hurt Business should go face to face. Chris says Randy is the janitor. Nope, it wasn't.
It was not Randy. We thought it was.
Randy.
But...
I didn't think it was. I said it was Drew Gulak the whole time.
Well,
I saw him and I was like,
of course he's not Randy.
Gulak. Like, I'm pretty sure that was good. We have Buttercream Sunday in the chat. Hey, Buttercream. Fat Laces is like 7-foot door guy has a cardboard sign outside the Thunderdome. We'll check IDs for food. And you can't teach that.
Because he's 7 feet tall. Look at this. All 3 of them with just MVP.
Oh, that's terrifying.
When it's 3 on 1 the other way, they jump them. But these 3 are scared of MVP.
Right. Josh says, did you know that Brock Lesnar wants more segments with truth? Fun. Luke says, Josh, the way you said it made it sound like you were basically telling Michelle to get barefoot in the kitchen and take her a sandwich. Luke, I'm pretty sure that's what the bitch should be doing. Just saying. Take care of your man.
He wants a Hurt Business.
Maybe the taker should be barefoot in the kitchen making the fucking sandwiches for everybody.
There it is. One night only. They have an opening in the Hurt Business.
Sorry, Luke.
We
know how I feel about women in the, kitchen making sandwiches for their bed. Pretty sure that's how we met on our chat when we started.
One night only. Is it going to be Ali that joins the Hurt Business? He's got an opening, he said.
Oh, he has an opening.
Look,
Ricochet.
Ricochet. Ho, ho, ho! Oh, look at Ricochet's face. He wants to be somebody. He wants to be important. I want to see Ricochet in there, the Hurt Business.
What would he do?
Win championships. That's all that matters. The Messiah time in the first hour. Is this going to set up something in the last hour?
Don't worry, we're going to listen to him for at least 45 minutes.
That'll take us right into the third hour.
Let's listen to Seth talk for like 25 minutes. Then have his match for 15.
I love that he still wears the glove because of the broken pinky thing. It's his new thing.
He's like, I have to have a glove on one side because he's Darth
Dominic
Vader.
and Alberto Carrillo, huh?
Versus Seth and Murphy, huh?
I'm okay with that.
Ooh, it's Alberto Carrillo! Yay! The excitement is real.
So nothing really going on with Aaliyah tonight then?
What? What'd you say?
Nothing going on with Aaliyah then?
I don't know.
Or will
Who
she
knows?
somehow
Maybe.
get involved
She might.
in this?
Murphy and her brother are out there, so there's a good possibility. Miz. Both his babies look just like him. It's so funny.
So there he is.
They look just like him. Like they have their... Not that he always has a stupid face, but...
Oh.
They make kind of like the same, like, Durr faces. It's cute as shit. Because the Miz has that, like, weird Durr face sometimes. He's like... And his babies have it. They're all like... It's funny. Fat Lisa says, they look like brothers. Who looks like brothers?
Dominic and Alberto Carrillo, maybe?
Oh, yeah, that would be it. Yeah, that could be.
Or Seth or Buddy.
That could
Seth
be
and
it.
Buddy.
Josh says, is this Randy and Drew's story will last 100 years like this mysterious Seth feud? Yes. Michael Duke says, I like the old Seth Rollins better because when he used to say, burn it down.
Burn it down. Curb stomp.
Because Josh hopes now, because he's tired of that same storylines. He says, no wonder why Raw is losing viewers.
Hey, Angel Garza got hurt, and so we're going to get a new storyline.
Yeah.
Glorious show-offs are going to take the place of Andrade and Angel Garza.
I wonder what they're going to do with Andrade then, because they tried to like have him do a singles thing and it didn't work out so well for him.
They put him up against a superior athlete, Keith Lee, last week. So
They're like, here, let's go up against this guy.
we'll put you up against the future of the company. See how you work out.
This seems like a really good idea.
It's because they can't push multiple storylines in the WWE for some reason. That makes sense. So they have to just keep recycling the same stuff. I just don't understand it. Why can't Alberto Carrillo wrestle Andrade? Right?
I don't know.
They're not really ingrained in storylines. Perfect. Do that one for a few weeks.
Maybe.
Then when Angel gets back, throw him in there. Do that split that they were going to do anyways at some point.
Right?
Till Angel's body gave up on him. Poor Finn Balor, he's the one I worry about. Every single time he does anything, he gets hurt.
Ouch. That's not
He
good.
won the Universal Championship. Guess what? Oh, he had to forfeit it. Now he's got the NXT Championship. Oh, he's got a broken face.
But he had it for a while without getting a broken face.
I know. He had it for a couple weeks.
And nobody says
Way
that his face
different.
won't heal fast enough. It's not like it's something that, you know, who
Your
knows?
face won't heal fast enough.
Well,
it's still a bone. It hurts.
Well, of course it does.
Was he going to wear a football helmet?
He could.
The Prince
Yeah.
wear a football helmet? Anyways, so I don't know what they're going to do there. Hopefully he can get healed.
I just want to know when that happened in that match. Because...
There was a lot of stomping on faces. But
And then O'Reilly's teeth got broken. So weird. Fatley says, Andrade was over and all of a sudden he's split from his faction and jobbing to Keith Lee.
Yeah. There's a lot going on there. I just
Who
don't
knows
understand.
what's really happening in that instance?
I don't understand it. And right here, this is one that you could split or make them stronger. I feel like they should make these two stronger. But they've got to start doing other things. Why can't they have multiple feuds? Aaliyah, seriously.
In all reality, Luke, I bet you Michelle definitely goes into the kitchen and makes the Taker a sandwich. Like, all the time.
It's all he eats is sandwiches. I mean, where's he going to get them from?
I mean, I bet you she does. Like, because she's probably a good woman. There's nothing wrong with taking care of your man.
He probably takes care of her.
He probably does that, too. It probably goes both ways.
She's like a 9.5, and he's like a 5.
Yeah, why don't you do more stuff for me? Just kidding. Because you're the 2, Dalethea, and I'm the 6.
A 6?
How are you a 6? Because I have a band.
If you want to be blowing sunshine up his ass.
Looks like, Josh, I'm surprised you don't like this story. I mean, him coming out every Monday night crying and whining about everyone other than himself is extremely similar to you in chat every show. Laughing, 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 sticking out tongue, smiling. You're funny.
Akid.
Josh is like, they don't push, but they shove his girlfriend down everyone's throats. I'm talking about Charlotte.
For me to poop on. Gotta get the puppet for me to poop on.
Carlos Vaya in the chat.
Hey, Carlos.
Hey, Carlos. How's it going? Has Lana done something wrong with Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax?
I guess.
Maybe.
Probably more along the lines of her husband's in the wrong company.
Looks like I think she does. I just don't like how people give her shit for being Taker's wife. She earned her success before they were ever married, so comments like Josh's just gets under my skin. You're funny.
She was in the WWE when I wasn't watching it. So I never really got to see her.
Right? Nobody ever said that she didn't make her name for herself before she married The Undertaker.
Before she became a sandwich maker. She probably got real Oh my God, he's not handing him the mic. You do what you're told. You know what this reminds me of? A story I once read called Twilight.
Oh God.
So there was this young werewolf named Jacob. And there was an older werewolf named Seth. And Seth wanted Jacob to listen to him. What? And Jacob broke away.
Are you talking about Buddy Murphy and Seth? Or are you talking about Sam and Jacob?
Both. It's a similar story.
Oh.
They're parallel.
It's like, I have to talk. I have to get something off my chest. You're a jerk. I've been your ordeal.
Is this the Aussie man?
It is. It's him.
Croaky.
Looks like she was a Divas champion in a tag team with Layla. Before she got married, they were called Les Cool. They were basically the Iconics before the Iconics showed up. Sweet.
Were they annoying, though?
But were they as fun as the Iconics were with their annoying voices?
Iconic.
Because you have to have a really high-pitched, gross voice that sounds like a witch's voice.
You hit the nail on the head there.
I did. I can do it with just my voice.
He's not going to apologize. Who you think you're talking to?
Apologize to Aaliyah. Yeah, you bastard. That's so fun. But here's so Murphy and the performer formerly known as Zack Ryder both have the same goal of being very jacked, only to be mid-card specialists, particularly forever.
Yes.
Practically forever. That's right. But at least it's like, ew, story time punches pillow to get comfortable.
He must not understand who he's talking to. But yeah, this is exactly what happened in Twilight.
C. Hines is back now. They're sorry they were finishing some homework. Well, we're just watching Seth Rollins and Buddy Murphy implode on stage because Buddy Murphy or Murphy really wants Seth to apologize to Aaliyah because it's not nice. It's not nice.
Oh, there was more.
Oh, her true feelings about her family. Ooh. She's 19.
Well, you just did, Seth.
What accomplishments? Just kidding. Looks like, yes, especially when Vicky Guerrero was their manager with her shrieking. But it's different if Vicky's shrieking.
She better not be streaking.
Shrieking,
I know,
said.
but streaking is what it came out as.
Shrieking?
And it's funny.
I said shrieking.
You ever streaked?
No.
We're all going streaking through the quad to the gymnasium.
I've never done that. Shrieking, though, yes. Josh is like, I really want beer money to farm in WWE so badly.
I also...
C. Hines is
Basically, I
like,
second
wow,
that.
this is mean.
I know.
Because Seth is being mean to the Mysterio family? Isn't that like his thing?
And he said, hey, I could have exposed, the DMs, the other ones, about Dominic being the chosen one and them not, liking what I've done. He just did it. He just aired the laundry.
Yeah, he just said all the dirty laundry out there. Vindicator says, maybe WWE will bold and make all disciplines superior to Messiah's, but I won't hold my breath. Don't, because you'll turn purple and pass out, and then you'll start breathing again. And then you won't be holding your breath anymore, and you'll be sad.
It's actually really good for you to hold your breath until you pass out. It resets your brain. It's like sleeping. But I don't recommend it. It's Wim Hof stuff.
No recommending. Especially while driving.
Or swimming.
Swimming.
Bathing. Look at this!
Oh.
Like a crisscross. Alberto Carrillo looked like he hurt himself there.
He might have, but I think he did it to save the other guy. Because he was after Murphy, and he kind of, made sure he didn't, ruin his life.
Tic Tac.
People just chew on those and just eat them like
I
candy.
ate a whole one of those one time. Made my mouth almost bleed because of all the scratches and stuff.
So weird.
And it burns because it was mint.
She's like, no, it went to a commercial. Yeah, it's a commercial.
I got invited to a party once and I was in 9th grade. And we were drinking. And I had been to have this girl that was Mormon that was interested in me. Mm-hmm. And obviously didn't drink. And she showed up. So I put the whole thing in my mouth and chewed on it.
So you were minty fresh.
Oh, yeah.
And bleeding.
And coughing, and it wasn't pretty.
You're like, I made a great impression.
Hey! Green chunks and missing teeth.
That's funny. Josh says, so do we know if NXT will be a part of the draft? They probably could take people from there and bring them up, possibly.
Yes, they can be, but they're not going to be part of the draft. They're not going to be drafting people.
To them,
but some of their people can be drafted.
Yeah.
Another thing is what are they going to do with Retribution? Two members of Retribution are going over here. And two are going over here.
We have Jacob Hagin in the chat. Hey, Jacob.
Hey, Jacob. Good to see you in
it's
here.
Like, hi, favorite YouTubers. Hello, how's it going tonight? C was like, no, it went to commercial. And Vindicator's like, yeah, that happens.
Lots of commercials.
Vindicator says, drinking is a more pleasant method to passing out.
Yeah.
Words is in our chat. Hey, Words says, did I miss Firefly Funhouse?
No.
No, because it's not on
That's
Raw.
on Fridays. But
This
we do
Friday,
have the KO show tonight, and it does have Bray, and you have not missed that. So Bray Wyatt will be on tonight.
Yes.
And if that's what you're talking about, we're sorry for correcting you.
Nice. Fat Lisa says Altoids are the best. Also, tin is a good place to keep your stash. Like your $100 bills. Jacob says, has Raw been good tonight? It hasn't been horrible.
I think we've had, 2 matches?
Well, this will be the second one. We had the 6-man tag match earlier of the women.
Yeah, that's what I call it too.
6-woman tag match? It just sounds awkward.
It's called
in
a
my
6-man
mouth.
tag team match. Period.
Anyways, that was between Zelina and what's his face? What was the...
What are we talking about?
Zelina, Lana, Natalia.
Yes, versus
Asuka.
Dana and Mandy, soccer mom.
Yeah,
Mandy.
so and Asuka. And Asuka and Mandy and Dana won by Mandy pinning Lana.
Right. And then Lana was attacked after the match.
Yes. By Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. They threw her through the announce table.
Imagine that. 3 weeks
and
in a row.
then we had, before that, they had Randy Orton talking a lot. So that happened.
He walked us through step by step what happened in the dark.
Yes. And then he was attacked by Drew McIntyre.
Without the lights off. He
Yes.
said, I don't need the lights off to attack you, Randy.
Right. But he was only attacking one person. Randy was attacking 4 people.
And so he needed the lights off.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense to me. Anyways,
and now we got Humberto Carrillo.
R-Truth lost the 24/7 belt to Drew Gulak again.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
So, that happened.
See you next fall. Because he tripped over the mop bucket.
Right. Luke says, all the complaining I'm hearing reminds me of when WWE had to switch to the Attitude Era, then again to Ruthless Aggression. They took steps backwards, but eventually shot upwards.
Yeah, we'll see if they can move in the positive direction again. Because they are deep entrenched in the PG era.
Nice. C's like, fun fact about me, I am a boy and I'm a dancer and I'm in the 7th grade. Awesome.
Dancing.
All good facts. Josh is like, Tic Tacs are better than Altoids. Jacob's like, I am at work, so I am not there tonight, LOL. And we're back with,
The tag team match.
Murphy and Seth taking out Dominic.
Just
and
stomping on Dominic in the corner.
Well,
It could be his
might as well
brother-in-law.
oh, really? Is that what we're going with now?
Beating up his future brother-in-law. Have you noticed the other parallel? They're both attacking a family. The Collins. Very Twilighty here.
All right. You're so weird.
I can't help it. The parallels are too parallel.
You're such a wacko. We have Colby 985 in the chat. Hey, Colby says, TikTok sucks and MJF agrees. Nice. C says, I think Murphy is innocent. Josh is going to be right back.
And Dominic just kicks out. The thing with Raw is the first part of the matches don't even matter anymore. They only start when the commercials end. And I feel like we're going to have another commercial in here. So this is kind of all just like, blah. And then after that last commercial, then the matches actually start.
Right.
Then they actually mean something.
Jacob says, can I attack Monday Night Messiah? I bet you probably could. Why not?
Just get him.
What about Mentos? Does anybody use those as mints? Mentos?
I've never actually had one of those, so I wouldn't know.
They're like chewy mints.
Yeah, I remember them. They were in a tube, and they had commercials for them, but I never bought one.
It's a really catchy commercial, too, but I can't remember it.
Mentos Freshes.
There you go. See, you know it. You're a weirdo.
Not as
and
cool
then
as
they
NyQuil,
came out with,
but...
like, flavored ones?
What
weird.
is he doing? Look at this implosion.
I've got it under control. I need to tag in. Colby thinks that Murphy needs to grow a pair.
Look at that. Carrillo looks like a bullfighter from Spain. How he wrestles.
Yeah.
That's what he reminds me of, like the ole shit.
Right? Jacob, like, let's team up favorite YouTubers. Fat Lisa says...
Tag team back again.
Mentos commercials are classic.
Everything he does is just slow and coordinated. But he's moving fast. It just looks slow because it's so coordinated.
Fatley says, knickknacks are fake and the Dark Order concurs. Sweet. It's always what I like to hear.
Brody Lee gives it 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up, does he?
Dominic throwing Seth outside. Seth pulling Dominic outside. Is he going to poke his eye out here? It's where eyes get lost. Oh, wow.
Murphy
Throws
just
Dominic,
threw Dominic over the barricade.
clean over the barricade. And again, Seth.
I don't need you.
Look at that. See what I mean? So coordinated.
It's like, dude, if you guys don't pay attention here pretty soon, you're going to need something else. Oh, right to the face.
I feel like Humberto needs a big push. But, he's not on Bobby Lashley's caliber.
Right.
So you can't push him to that title. That's it. Wow,
bummer.
big knee.
Murphy got the win
by
over
Murphy.
Humberto
Seth is not going to like this.
He could do it by himself. He's like a little kid. It's like Johnny Gargano and his temper tantrum he had last night. Colby says, I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. Chilies, baby back, ribs, barbecue sauce. Sweet. Jacob says, I'm going to give WWE a tryout. You should.
Do it.
C is not happy about that. I didn't like that.
Look at Murphy just walking off.
Not a happy camper? You wanted Humberto Carrillo and
Dominic, for
Dominic
sure.
Mysterio to win?
Are they going to be in Hell in a Cell fighting each other? Probably not. It's too soon.
It's too soon.
For their implosion. Although they've started it. They got some time.
True.
It's what, October 5th?
Mm-hmm.
So it's 3 weeks. Little less than 3 weeks.
The C says, yep, I wanted the other guys to win. Jacob says, what are we talking about? Monday Night Messiah is a little kid. I just figured since he said he didn't need help that he would have a tantrum like a little kid like Johnny Gargano did last night on NXT. It was funny.
When he laid on his back and
He literally had a flailing 3-year-old tantrum.
There he is. Braun's back. Postman Pierce.
Him, Mr. Strowman.
You're a SmackDown guy.
Postman Pierce?
It won't be a sanctioned. Braun, in a non-sanctioned match. Is he going to be that big guy again?
I don't know.
Postman Pierce. Go find somebody that's dumb enough to step in the match. There you go. Let that one happen. That's happening tonight. Unsanctioned. Keith Lee, Braun Strowman. Holy shit. And now we got Kevin Owens.
Well, there you go.
KO show.
See, he's like, that sounded like a hurt. Maybe. Vindicator says, I wish I could tell Rollins we don't need the Messiah storyline, but Seth versus Johnny would be a nice match. Colby's like, it looked like that knee broke Humberto's jaw, right? It was a pretty bad knee. Jacob says, Johnny went? No, he didn't win. He lost. That's why he threw a tantrum. And then his lady lost, so he threw another tantrum.
He threw the tantrum because he tried to get his lady to win the title. He became a referee, and it did not work out well for them.
It did not work out well for either of them.
And so then he laid on his back and flailed his arms up and down like a 3-year-old.
Yes, it was quite hilarious.
Like if you took away their favorite toy.
Yep. Vindicator's like, Postman making house calls. Ha ha. Yeah. Jacob's like, Braun is back on Raw? Not really. He's just
That's why it's
saying
unsanctioned.
Hi.
But yeah, unsanctioned tonight. Keith Lee, Braun Strowman.
Vindicator says the Lee versus Strowman, the Royal Rumble rematch. Colby says Postman Pierce 5-time
They went out
World
together.
Champion. They did. C says Fiend Bray Wyatt scares me. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's terrifying. I don't blame you.
Came to the rat days,
They're all excited. Wardrobe. Emergency.
Only one of them is. Look at how excited he is about it. No. Feel the glow.
He's got Naomi's outfit on. Woo!
Freaking Ford.
They got the Ric Flair drip.
You know what's funny is he does that stuff with him, you know, because of all the other stuff he does with those other guys, and it's just funny. You know, he's kind of a funny guy, Ric Flair, when he wants to be. Buttercream's like, the big KO is back. Well, he's got his show coming on. Icon says, so you mean to tell me Strowman don't know what's an expedition matches? Wow. Guess he not.
He ain't educated. He needs
Josh
some
is like, do you think Lee will grow the beard back?
No idea.
That would be funny if he did. C says, that was a funny ad. Where are you guys from? Idaho.
We're in Idaho.
We're in Idaho. Vindicator says, I wonder how many commercials Flair did back in his heyday. Now he is just swindling paychecks. I'm pretty sure he earned his paycheck with Skittles by using those scissors.
Yeah, he really made those outfits.
Jeez, Vindicator.
Just kidding.
Jeez,
But
man.
no, I don't think he made any commercials when he was young. There wasn't a lot of marketing in the wrestling business back in the 90s and 80s.
C is in New Jersey.
Just-
Are you sure it's not New Jersey?
There was one wrestler that basically made commercials back in the day. Snap into it, Slim Jim. That's it. That's all I can remember.
And then nobody wanted Slim Jims after that. I'm just kidding.
Oh, whatever.
I'm teasing.
I'm pretty sure I even wanted to buy one. I just never did. Because it wasn't as good as the other ones. At least, because I don't like that round jerky.
Right.
That's like fake. It's like they
Yeah, it's
push
like
it all
processed
together.
meat together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like a sausage kind
Like
of thing.
they chopped it all up and then pressed it together to
Yeah.
make a thing for you.
I like the ones that are actually meat strips.
Yeah. Glenn Hunt's in their chat. Hey, Glenn, nice to see you tonight, bud. Haven't seen you for a while. How you doing?
Hey.
Says 2 football games tonight and Monday Night Raw. That's right. There are football games happening out there in the world. If you're a fan, or if you're a wrestling fan, you'll be watching one or the other or both. If you
And
can.
there's going to be a lot of news going on tonight.
Gonna be like
so.
flippy flip flip flippy flip
So you
flip
got
flip flip flip.
football, the news, and you got wrestling.
Ew, who cares about the news?
A lot of people are excited to see somebody get out of the hospital tonight.
Oh yeah.
And that'll be in the 3rd hour.
That is happening.
So
Are we
that's-
gonna do picture in picture? No, I'm just kidding. I'm teasing. Vindicator's like Hogan
Oh,
made
God.
a lot of commercials.
Seth and Murphy in the back.
And of course movie appearances. I love Thunder Lips. Ha ha. Icon
Jealous?
says, I'm
Jealous?
starting to become more of a fan of Buddy Murphy now.
There.
Yeah, you
know,
better
and he'll feel
apologize.
so much better for doing it.
Seth needs to take care of that big ass zit on his nose.
You be nice to a zit. Those are hard to get rid of. Why would you talk about zits on noses?
I didn't say a word.
Oh, they're the worst.
No, your cat is hot, but look at it the whole time. You're the worst.
Like, what's that show called? Austin Powers. Mo. He's got the stick and he's like,
Mole. Mole.
an exclusive interview later on tonight.
My favorite is Uncle Buck when he goes and sees, when he has to go and see the vice principal or the principal or whatever about the girl. And he talks about her melanoma. He's like, here's 25 cents. Go have a rat. Gnaw that thing off your nose. Off your face. It's terrible. Fatley's like, I've been to Jersey. Jug handle turning lanes, only state that has them. Vindicator says,
Just
Travis,
not
did you
Jersey.
see the Hogan movie of him wrestling a guy called Zeus?
Oh, yeah. No holes barred. His name was Rip.
Vindicator says, Seth needs some breath mints.
I made Dookie.
Oh, God. We have Brad in the chat. Hey, Brad,
Hey,
how's it
Brad.
going tonight? Pepper's like, that's me, your champion. C says, I am walking away now from the Fiend. I don't know if he's even going to show up.
I don't know if the Fiend will
And it's
show
supposed
up.
to be Bray, not the Fiend. So the mandible claw didn't do anything to you?
Well, it only does something to you while it happens.
Didn't he already have, like, dread and anger and stuff?
Oh, he's getting furious. Throwing chairs. You know, they break more chairs. He's already breathing hard.
He's like, oh my God, this was hard to do. Oh. C says, well, they are kind of the same. No. No, The Fiend and Bray are not the same. They're completely different people. I've been changed by him. He's wearing a Street Profits shirt. I didn't notice that before.
Yeah.
That's funny. Brad says, have you ever seen the movie Friday with Ice Cube? Did you know Debo was Zeus? They're played by the same person.
Let him in.
Because when we've watched it, I think Travis has been like, hey, it's Zeus.
Oh, yeah, every time I see him. What's his name, like Tommy Little or something like that?
Yeah. Fat Lisa says, Bliss is trippy now. Kind of. She just sat there like, this is amazing.
Let him in.
Icon says, man, this is some bad acting by KO.
Yeah, it's tough. Kevin Owens is usually really good at this stuff, but I think when he doesn't like a story, he doesn't go all in on it.
He doesn't pull it out, yeah. C's like, I love Bliss. Yeah, a lot of people do. Is it because he put his hand in your mouth so you can't talk anymore?
The soul.
Brad's like, his name is Tiny T, I think.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Something like that.
Tiny Little or Tiny... It's something.
Tiny Little. He has an oxymoron name. You know, Tiny Little.
Because he's so big.
We have Zoe in the chat. Hey, Zoe. Zoe's like, I've seen that movie 400 times now. Good deal. That's the thing for you, Zoe.
I love the brunette on that show.
Which show?
No Holds Barred.
Oh.
The girl that Hogan's trying to hook up with.
See, Hines says, I think he's going crazy. Maybe.
Oh, he's calling out Bray. Like Bray's gonna back down. Okay.
Like, really? Pack up the puppets.
Hey!
Get your sweater vest
Bray.
out here. He wears sweaters, not sweater vests. It's different. Zoe's like, no, the Friday movie with Ice Cube. They've seen the Friday
same
movie.
guy. Yeah. You got knocked out.
You're my new friend, aren't you, Kevin? I don't think Kevin wants to be your friend, buddy. He looks not happy about it.
Definitely could have the Fiend show up now. Because he's obviously not there, so. Bury bodies together in the woods.
That's a true friend for you right there. What? He wrote a song.
Here's a new song. I could sing that. Friends are very special. Friends, they warm your heart. Friends, what would we do without them? Friends, till death do us part.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, the buzzard.
The buzzard's
Mercy.
eating poor
Rambling.
rabbit.
Friends.
Vindicator's like, I'm over the funhouse. Now I clicked over to football. Fatley says, that escalated quickly, burying bodies together in the woods. That's usually. Luke's like, sorry.
That wasn't him.
Chat for a bit.
He thinks that was him? He doesn't know that the Fiend is a monster?
I guess. I don't know. So we have Adagio and Starlight in the chat. Luke's like, it's hard being the only face in chat. You're funny. Oh, I don't want to wait until Friday to beat you.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Miss Bliss.
It's none of your business. Uh-oh.
And him.
It's getting serious.
Yeah.
Kevin's not even on that level.
It's funny. He isn't. You'll know. Bye. Au revoir.
Bye, Kevin.
Bye, Raw. See you guys later.
I'll see you later. Is that a hint? For you getting drafted to Raw?
I don't know, maybe. Never.
I feel like he has to go number 3 or 4. Like, he can't go any deeper in the draft than 3 or 4.
No.
The 2 champions go 1, 2. All right, good luck.
Well, go find it. Go for it.
Ask Postman Pierce where it is. He knows.
Yeah, he knows exactly where. Ah!
Oh, Black
Got
from
attacked by
behind.
Black?
Oh, shit. Spin kick. With the black mass. Right on the platform. It's like the Kumite.
He just kind of like made weird noises while he was doing it. He's like, yeah! It was kind of funny, sorry.
Kevin Owens starting another fight when he's in the middle of one.
Oh, poor Kevin.
He needs Sami Zayn.
He needs some help.
He needs his friend back.
He needs a
His
friend.
fellow Canadian.
You could have a friend in me. We'll bury bodies together. C says, I feel Bliss is coming to Raw. I think that the Fiend is coming.
It looks like it.
C's like, I'm coming back to the TV. All right, we have Luna in the chat.
Makes you wonder if they're going to break up the Hurt Business, though. Because
that'd be weird if
he
they
said,
did after they put it together.
They have so many people in there. I don't know if you've ever done a fantasy draft or whatever, but you don't allow the other people to get the people that they want, even at the sacrifice. So as they're drafting the Hurt Business guys, you would draft one just so they can't have all of them. Like, obviously it's a show and they're not going to do that, but that's what you really do.
Right. I mean, I get that. That's so weird. Hey, we've got Walter in the chat, and we also have
Walter.
Luna in the chat. Hey, Luna and
Luna.
Starlight and Adagio. Hi, you guys. How's it going tonight? Walter says WWE Raw is good. Vindicator says,
dope.
so it's Black versus Owens versus Fiend. Make it happen, McBoss Man.
Yeah.
He loves that shit.
I love that shit.
This is some good shit. Walter's like, hey, Luke. C's like, I want to see Ricochet have another match.
It looks like it's probably going to happen tonight. I think he's
Possibly.
going to join the Hurt Business.
You think? What happened
Did
to
you see his
Cedric
face?
Alexander? Where'd he go?
He probably got sick or something. I don't
Did
know.
he fall off the face of the earth? They're like, well, we had him in our faction, and then we got rid of him. Dun, dun, dun. Terrifying! Oh, terrifying. Bear, 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 down, down. Looks like I do that in my fantasy football league. I always pick an extra 2 quarterbacks just so others can't have them.
Exactly. You go, and then you can trade a backup quarterback for your team for somebody else's running back or something. Running backs aren't worth what they used to in fantasy.
You guys are fun.
In the old days, there was one running back per team, and now they've kind of went to committees of running backs, so you don't have those. You might have like Ezekiel Elliott or something like that's a top back, but most of the time they're not top backs.
Right. Walter says, I'm good, washing my hands, wearing a mask, being healthy. Did you hear about the president coming back to the White House? We did.
Yeah, we were just talking about that for a second. That's going to be in the 3rd hour of this.
Sometime later tonight. If
I mean, it might have already happened.
Interested, but
so I don't know.
That's the end of our political talk.
I didn't watch it, so I didn't pay attention to it.
That's the end of the political talk on WrestlingGab. Thank you.
I don't know if that's political to say the president's getting out of the hospital.
The president is going back to his home.
That's just
Vindicator
American.
says, I actually said this is some good shit after having a slice of Pizza Hut today. Nice.
That's some good shit.
Looks like running backs have been blowing up fantasy football this year in a good way.
Good.
Right? Walter's like, on Wednesday I'll be here for AEW at 8 p.m. for NXT and AEW. Sweet, Walter. Well, that's good to hear, bud. Fat Lisa
NXT,
says Packers scored a touchdown first on the board.
Oh.
In the third quarter.
They're already in the third quarter. Yeah, it makes sense.
The Packers scored a touchdown first on the board. I'm like, in the third quarter, and you're like, they're already in the third quarter? I don't know. I was just saying to be a dick.
Oh.
C says, wow, that's some bad words you saying. Yeah. Well, this is an adult show, so.
Sorta. I'm preteen. It's my mentality.
Vindicator says he is already back in the white thing.
House.
Pepper McIntyre in our chat site got the angry faces. Atkins says, I miss Rhonda. She was the last big star the WWE had.
Oh, yeah?
Minus her bitching and complaining.
Yeah, but that happens. Yeah, they kind of got rid of all their legends and stars kind of around the same time.
Let's see. Luke says, and the Chiefs are already in the fourth quarter. See?
Yeah, so that one is on CBS. That one, it was a delayed game from yesterday or something.
Oh.
I don't know how that one got delayed. Maybe because of the virus or something.
They had a rainstorm.
They might have needed an extra day because Cam Newton got sick.
Were they playing the Patriots?
Yeah.
Oh.
Chiefs Patriots. Supposed to be a big deal.
Well, there's Braun Strowman wants a match. Yeah, he's going to get an expedition match.
Against Keith Lee.
But against Keith Lee, a
Sign him up, he said. That's going to be a main event style match.
Look, they fixed their table.
Oh, of course. It's all Velcro.
They didn't have to worry about their socks and pants anymore. Walter wants the Falcons to win, right? Peppa McIntyre's like, I will still be WWE champion. See, I get it. You're 12 and you're in 7th grade. Yeah, you're a preteen.
They're saying maybe.
But this is
Keith Lee. But I'm pretty sure that's happening.
This is a show for adults.
The preteen show.
Hence there will be swearing.
Every once in a while we slip.
Whatever. There's no once in a while of slipping. It's on purpose. Looks like it got delayed due to everyone getting tested again after Cam got infected.
Right. That's what I was thinking.
I'm infected. You know what that's from? Anybody? I'm infected.
No. What is it?
Actually, it's just more. It's more like I'm infected. It's from the Powerpuff Girls.
Oh no, I have no clue. I've never seen
It's
that.
when Bubbles get sick or something, or they're playing on the playground and the boys they're telling them the boys have cooties, and she gets touched by a boy like while they're playing tag or something. I'm infected.
Is that happening now?
Looks like it, because that's Braun Strowman coming out.
Are they just trying to keep like people watching like early?
Walter's like, is there no more underground? I have no idea.
No,
bud.
there's no underground tonight. So yeah, I don't know what's happening there. Maybe
they didn't
Shane
have
got
it tonight
sick.
or last night. That's weird. Icon says, oh shit, Drew and Orton Hell in a Cell match. Possibly. Vindicator says, I'm a child at heart, but I do wish I could turn back the hands of time.
Yes.
Turn back time. Oh.
If I could find some weed, turn back time, I'd try. I don't know the words. I'm just making shit up.
C's like, my mom said I have to get off the phone, but I will still be watching, and I will see you Friday.
All right. We'll
Have
be here
a good
Wednesday.
night, C. Take care. Get your homework done. Do good in school. We'll be here Wednesday, too, for AEW and NXT, but we'll definitely be here
8 p.m.
Friday
Eastern.
for the draft and SmackDown
How
stuff.
excited. The draft coming up.
Yeah, it's happening. At least this is the Packer factor is real during this stream. Walter's like, the new entrance for Braun?
Yeah, it's been there for a while.
He's had that for a little bit.
Couple months maybe.
Fat Lisa says, last week I was talking South Park. That's kid appropriate.
Yeah.
What is it though? Walter's like, okay, Keith Lee, yes. Vindicator Strowman Express's knockoff version of A-Train. Who is the talent scout now? Who is the talent scout now?
Albert.
Albert.
The A-Train. Albert.
C
Remember when he
like,
came back as like some like ninja or something?
Right.
You wouldn't remember this, but Albert, he's like a 300-pounder that's like 6'8" or something, 6'7", 6'6", somewhere in there. He's a big dude, right?
Right.
And he came back as like some martial artist.
C says bye. Okay, bye.
Have a good night, boss. All right.
Walter is saying that Braun's gonna win this. Those are pretty big guys.
Braun just doesn't lose. It's a lot of muscle.
Vindicator says, I remember Albert as Lord Tensai.
Tensai, that was it, yeah. Lord Tensai.
Lord Tensai.
Gorilla Monsoon. The irresistible force versus the immovable object. Some Gorilla Monsoon. He'd love this. This is 1980s WWF right here.
Wow, Walter's telling him not to break the ring. He's worried.
Is that what's going to end up happening? One of them going off the top, suplex, and the ring will break? Obviously can't do that because they still have a whole show tonight. It'd have to be the main event.
Arya's like, Braun is back on Raw? No.
Just for tonight, this is an unsanctioned match.
This is an unsanctioned match against Keith Lee. It doesn't really count.
It's unsanctioned. It's unsanctioned. How can they have... They're like...
Can you have a count out? What's going on? Why are we doing this?
Watch this,
silly.
he says. Oh, breaks the whole barricade down.
They broke the barricade.
Right in front of that little kid. Showing violence right in front of that little kid.
Wow. It's terrifying. Vindicator says, two big bulls wearing green and black. They called each other to color coordinate beforehand. Walter's like, count out, LOL. Icon says, I've been living in New York City my entire life. Okay.
You sure it's not Jersey?
Are you sure it's not Jersey?
Don't say that to people from New York. They get mad.
Luke says, I remember.
I think
only
we've
one.
I think
Matthew
we lost.
Meditz was the only one
We
that
lost
got
a
mad
subscriber.
about that. He's the only one that got mad about that.
Put these two in Hell in a Cell. Keith Lee like a flying cannonball.
Zoe's like, I live upstate New York. Are you sure it's not New Jersey?
Upstate New York is beautiful.
It is pretty up there. I've seen pictures. I've never been there.
Buffalo. Buffalo. Just say it. Buffalo.
Buffalo. Vindicator says, so this WWE version of Kong vs. Godzilla with the same cheesy ending?
Right? Don't they have to team up against somebody else? Isn't that how they usually do these things?
Vindicator
Oh, damn! Through a table!
Racist?
Whoa.
Looks like I remember when Albert was part of TNA with Test.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Walter's like, they're breaking stuff at Raw. That's right, Walter. Fat Lisa's like, LO, one-man gang, Earthquake, Tugboat, and of course, Andre the Giant, 80s big uns. Those big uns.
I feel like mine's not working.
Oh, for the chat?
Mm-hmm.
You're in top chat. You gotta put live chat. Gotta change it to live chat. Live, yeah.
Get in there. You gotta call him.
You come. Well, they gotta get those big guys out of that hole now. They're both like, I don't know what to do.
That's all I got. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Yeah, cause, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. Walter says they're breaking stuff at Raw. Not the ring. No, they didn't break the ring though, Walter.
Isn't that coming out this next year? Wasn't it supposed to come out this year?
Vindicator's like,
King
no,
Kong versus Godzilla?
no, it's not Dalethea. Samoa Joe called them both monsters. So they're the most popular movie monsters.
Yeah.
Are they, though?
Who
Would
else?
you really say that they're the most popular movie monsters?
Is there another one?
Dracula is a monster.
No.
He's very popular.
He's like he's human.
No,
These
they're
guys
a
are
monster.
like true monsters.
Really? What's that movie that you like to watch that you think is so great during Halloween time?
It doesn't
it's your
matter.
favorite show from
Right, but
from
we're talking
childhood.
about not human monsters. We're talking about monsters, like the definition.
What's it called?
Mothra, King Kong,
what's the name of that
Godzilla,
movie?
Hydra.
What's the name of that movie?
It doesn't matter.
It
That's
does
not what we're
matter.
talking about.
It does matter.
We're talking about big monsters. Name me another one.
For who?
Monsters, big ones.
Werewolf.
No, that's a human type.
It's a werewolf.
Oh my gosh.
They're a monster. The Mummy.
Obviously doesn't get it. You can't get in the running car, Blondie.
It looks like they are the most popular large monsters. The most popular monster for non-large is Dracula, according to polls.
It'd have to be Dracula.
Fat Lisa's Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. There you go.
Bam.
Zool. Zool's
Zool.
a monster. Her name is Zool.
Mechagodzilla.
Fat Lisa, Refrigerator Perry. The Bears.
The Bears.
Look, says plus King Kong and Godzilla are classified as Gaijin monsters, Japanese for large.
Yes.
Vindicator says animal monsters are different from human monsters, and Kong vs. Godzilla is popular enough for a remake in 2021 or 2022.
Well, I figured it was going to come out this year. They've been hinting towards it. They got to get it
I thought
going.
they had already done it.
What?
Or is this a new one?
They've never... Well, are you talking about the one from the 40s or whatever?
I don't know.
That
I thought
doesn't
they
count.
already did stuff.
Like modern or old?
Modern.
No. They've made their movies independent, but they're bringing them together. The monsters that they're fighting. So what'll probably end up happening is there'll be other monsters in there. They'll fight each other at the beginning and then have to team up to beat the mega monsters that are not them. Because you can't have King Kong win or Godzilla win that fight. It doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
And they don't make sense in the first place because of the size of King Kong compared to Godzilla with the originals. Godzilla knocks down buildings, King Kong climbs them.
Right.
But they did change the size. They've already done it once in like the 40s or 50s.
I got like, can y'all talk in a British accent for the whole stream, please?
All I've got is
Poor Brad.
Wade Barrett.
His ears would be like, ah!
got some bad news.
Right? Oh, your shit's really loud, isn't it? For mine. Is it too loud?
Yeah, I can't hear that one, but I might be able to out of the other one.
Is that really loud?
I don't hear anything because I don't have any in my ear.
Is it really too loud?
It was loud and then quiet and then loud and then quiet. Right now it's
Is it loud?
silent.
You can't hear her?
Now I hear her loud.
How about there?
Oh, okay. I thought she was going to talk about LeBron. So, Jordan was the GOAT until I came around. I'm like, okay, I'm okay with that.
They're trying to Trivial Pursuit with a buzzer. We don't even know who these people are.
No wonder they don't want to hang out with her. She's like, we should hang out more often. She's a know-it-all.
I wouldn't want to hang out with her. She's rude.
Look at Braun's face.
We have... He's like,
taking
I'm
a
crying. We have Officer Clark in the chat.
Hey,
Officer
Officer
Clark.
Clark.
This says, this reminds me of the segment back in 2018 when everything was normal at the time and there was no unicorn sprinkles. When Braun brought out the porta potty and pushed Kevin Owens while he was hiding.
Yeah.
Luke says, the new Kong and Zilla movie should be out this holiday season along with Top Gun and others. Vindicator says, yeah, Kong will take super steroids before his showdown with Zilla. I hope they never team up, though. Says, I do hope Banks and Belair create a dream team. Love all those red lips on her outfit.
Lots of lips. Uh-oh. 24/7 match. Gulak, look behind. It's got to be in the bucket, right? In the clothes bucket there.
The garbage pail?
A guide to preparedness. He's writing a book.
Isn't he the one that always did the whatchamacallit? The
Randy Orton.
The PowerPoint presentation?
Yes.
Oh, he fell over.
Randy Orton. Oh, we've seen him next fall.
He hurt himself. Oh, look, it's Tozawa.
Tozawa in the recycle bin.
Oh, he hurt himself.
Or garbage. I don't know what color that lime green is.
Looks like, I hope when Banks beats Bailey, she actually does her job and doesn't start crying if she doesn't get her way.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Oh! Backdrop into the clothes hamper.
My baby.
Where's the ref?
Oh, God.
Now Tozawa's in there. I guess that's garbage. Never mind. I thought it was clothes.
It's like garbage.
Gulak's trying to get out of there with his title. Referee needs to get in there.
He's like, yeah, what is going on?
Who is it, Tozawa? No, R-Truth.
I got my baby back. It's always like, what in the hell? Icons like this makes Bianca seem like a heel.
Yeah, right? Because she's a know-it-all.
I mean, she's kind of being a stuck-up biatch. So, makes sense, I guess.
Oh, hurt time. I'm in the hurt business.
Are you in?
I'm in.
Fact, Luke. Bears beat Battlestar Galactica. Now it's going to hopefully be fact. Banks beats Bailey. Let's hope it's a fact.
Fact.
Fact. Banks beats Bailey. Well, looks like Bailey lost. Banks lost a lot of my respect by behaving the way she did.
Yes.
When her and Bailey lost the tag titles to the Iconics. True. Somebody just licking or something.
Probably. Which can be a sign also. Ricochet and Apollo.
Let's see. Vindicator says janitor is getting some love as loyal blue-collar, hardworking contributors to society and still grossly underpaid. Walter's like, okay, bye, guys. I'm tired. See you Wednesday for AEW. All right, Walter.
All right, we'll be here.
We'll be here.
AEW NXT this Wednesday.
This Wednesday. Here it is. Skittles.
Woo!
What does he say there?
No.
Feel the glow.
No.
No. He says like in a really deep voice, so he's like, no.
No.
Let's see. Vindicator says, I just realized the front of Lashley tights might be offensive. Yeah. Front of his tights are offensive. Not surprising.
Because he's in.
Ew, gross.
I don't know what the front of his
Why
tights
do they
look
have
like.
so many different types of pizza?
Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't they just have one?
Right? Like have a restaurant and have like 2 types of pizza. Pepperoni or not.
With one type of crust. That's all you fucking get.
Did I ever tell you about my Pier 49 pizza that I got one time? It was barbecue. It was a barbecue pizza with chicken.
Mm-hmm.
So good. I ate the whole thing by myself. And then I'm assuming I got the flu around the same time. But I thought it was food poisoning. So this is the last time I ever ate a barbecued pizza. But it was so good. But then I got sick from it, so I never had another one.
That's sad because that place isn't even around anymore.
Did it get bought out?
No, it just died.
Like, they just went out of business. They're like, and see ya.
Like over a year ago. Maybe even 2 years ago.
Yeah, I haven't had pizza there since I was like 14 or 15 or something.
I never really ate pizza at that place. People thought it was really good, but...
It was. And they had all sorts of different types.
I think the reason why I didn't go there is because they didn't have regular pizzas. They just had like specialty pieces all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they didn't have normal stuff. So it was kind of like, eh. Looks like, the Chiefs defense has the most points for my fantasy team, and I'm going to win because of it.
Yep, defenses can win you championships, but most of the time it's quarterbacks.
We have Bahari in the chat. Hey, Bahari,
Bahari.
how's it going tonight?
Thanks for hanging out with us.
If you're new to WrestlingGab,
make sure you're subscribed and hanging out.
Subscribe, hang out with us. We do our live streams every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
And all the pay-per-views. Make sure you introduce yourself in the chat.
Yes. Say hello to all the people. Looks like what closed? Oh, it was a pizza place in our town called Pier 49.
I think it was famous. I think it was a...
Was it a franchise?
I thought so.
I didn't think it was, but maybe it was. I thought it was just a... whatever.
A local joint.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's your second choice? Scrotum hat? WWE Draft begins this Friday on SmackDown on Fox and continues through next Monday on Raw on USA with over 80 superstars eligible to change brands. You weren't reading about that, did it?
Oh. Sweet. Then here it says, but defeating the Brady-less Patriots is nothing to really celebrate, haha. And they don't have their new...
Cam.
They don't have their new one that replaced him either, so...
Cam.
And Luke's like, wrong then, so hush. Ha ha.
It's all Belichick anyways, so...
Yeah. Luke says, we have a Pier 49 in Kansas City.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it is a franchise then.
It is.
I always thought it was just a weird place. You know
So
the place
MVP
that
did
I
come
miss
out.
that I
didn't
want
see
back?
MVP. What is it? Red Lobster?
Dairy Queen.
Yes.
Bastards.
Hurt business!
Where's Cedric?
We don't know. I think he's probably sick.
I want to chuck an M&M at his face.
Shut your mouth when you're talking to me, MVP. Go skittle at you.
It looks like we're beating Belichick, so it counts.
That's true.
Luke says, we have Dairy Queens here and in KC. Oh, well, aren't you a lucky bastard? We have them. They're just not in our city.
Right?
They're in a city that's about 50 miles from us.
Queen.
We used to have 2 of them. They said they were going to bring it back. Liars.
Well, it's kind of hard to open anything right now.
That was 2 years ago they said that.
It takes a while. You got to get somebody that'll buy it first because it's franchised.
They had already said they were going to, and then they were going to build a new place for it.
You'd almost be better off just buying the shop and just naming it your own thing and then just having ice cream. Because those franchise fees are expensive. I had a buddy that owned a Domino's in Blackfoot. They don't own a Domino's in Blackfoot anymore. There's no such thing as Domino's in Blackfoot.
Just a pizza place, right?
Yeah. Terrified. Oh, Ricochet, what's he got to say? He's not going to do it.
I bet you this M&M has nothing in the middle of it.
Is that a
It's just all chocolate.
money bet?
Sure. You owe me 1 cent.
I don't have any.
Yeah, because we have a goddamn coin shortage. Whatever the fuck that is. Morons.
They're pushing the digital dollar.
What a bunch of fucking idiots. They don't even do that in fucking China, you dumb assholes.
Ah, shit.
Yay, special. Looks like no, I'm a lucky dick. I know who my dad is.
All right, here we go. Benjamin. Ricochet starting it out. The Hurt Business. Not a fan of Benjamin. Are you a fan of Benjamin?
He's okay, I guess. Everyone's like, what the hell happened to Cedric? Right?
I think he might just be gone. Maybe hurt, sick, something along those lines. Because they don't ever tell you anything when those guys are gone. They just don't have them on TV. They don't even explain it to us.
But MVP did say we have an opening. So what does that mean?
They said an opening for tonight. Which makes no sense. Why do you need an open? Why do you need another
broken
person?
and he's not
What's
working.
in 22 minutes?
Deadline to apologize.
That's what we need.
Sweetie, you have a deadline to say you're sorry.
I need an apology.
For being a fucking douchebag.
Put up a fucking little
I'm
bar
gonna
when
have
you're
a
watching
timer.
TV. You're downstairs watching TV and all of a sudden a little timer shows up in the corner. 22.
Delethea, you have.
I can only imagine how well that goes over.
Turn it off the fucking TV. Oh, well, I'll apologize, all right.
I apologize for breaking the TV.
Icon's like, why the hell we have a countdown for this crap to make us laugh?
So we can have a whole skit on it.
So Travis and I can have a good laugh about it.
I want an apology countdown clock in my house.
I fucking want one of those now, too. You have a lot to apologize for.
Beep, beep, beep.
What is the consequences if you don't apologize and your timer runs out? What do you have to do? You have to clean up dog shit. I'll apologize. I'm not apologizing. I'm going to clean up every single piece of dog crap in the whole world before I apologize.
Strong immune systems and social distancing.
Mm-hmm.
They're a potent tag team. They're like the Hurt Business.
Strong immune systems and social distancing.
Mm-hmm.
This Mountain Dew commercial makes no fucking sense.
They're hot. They're out on the prairie.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, let's sweat. The more Mountain Dew you drink, the more you're going to sweat.
What's the Italian PMT? You come here every day. You know what has in it.
And we're on a commercial break.
So, you know how Asuka has a YouTube channel?
Yes.
She doesn't do it under her name. She does it under Kana-chan TV. So she put a video out that she was trying to make fluffy pancakes.
Yeah.
She spent $120 to make these fluffy pancakes. So she has my luck. She bought a new mixer. It was in a box and had all the fun things for it. Got it out and started using it, and it fucking broke. So she gets out a drill.
Puts the beater on it?
Puts the whip on it, yeah.
She's got like a DeWalt paint
The whisk
stirrer.
one. And she puts that in there, but she doesn't do it long enough because she's whipping up egg whites, and you have to whip them for a long time. Whip them real good. In order for it to fluff up. It was sad. So she gave up. She's like, this isn't working out as well as I thought it was. She's like, so she puts it all together and makes these poor little pancakes. They look so sad. They're like the saddest fluffy pancakes ever.
She should have just went to IHOP.
It was like the worst fail for pancakes. I was like, oh, I felt so bad for her. I was like, it's so like the most devastating thing is when you're like, I'm going to make this and it's going to be so great. And you're making it and you think you're doing a really good job. And then things don't quite work out as you're doing it. And you get it done and you're like, this tastes like shit.
That's too bad.
I don't know if it tastes like crap. I didn't listen to it. I just watched the videos. I'm a weird person when it comes to YouTube stuff, by the way. I don't usually listen to the videos. I just watch videos. Unless they're funny ones that Travis sends me. Otherwise, I don't listen to my videos. So I have no idea what
Like the guy driving his car with his cane? That shit's funny. So there's a blind guy driving a car down the street.
Only in goddamn Europe.
He's got his cane out the window. He's all swerving all over.
He drives by fucking cops, dude. He drives by cops. And he's just like, doo-doo-doo.
Look at that vertical suplex. Look at that. Look at the time. Right around Christmas time, he's going to drop him down.
Well, it looks like Asuka's hilarious genius. Icon's like, I'm a big fan of Travis. Good, you should be a fan of Travis.
Oh, gee.
Icon says, Natalia is like a Karen to me.
Natalia's the Karen.
Is like a Karen.
She's always complaining. Your music's too loud.
Looks like Asuka is hilarious genius. So the reason why it was funny to me is because if I had that happen, Travis would get out every single drill he owned and be like, which one do you think would work the best? I'm not freaking kidding you guys. That's what would happen. And he has like 4 or 5 of them. He'd get out the one you plug in. He'd get out his really powerful one. He'd be like, which one do you want to use?
Well, this one mixes
He'd be like, hey, you want to get out your own? We can get out yours. And
the one that's never been used.
I've used it a couple times.
That's down there.
It's on the shelf downstairs. It's pretty. It's black and white.
Makita.
It's why I don't want to use it because it's so pretty. Wonder if I break it.
What if it just goes bad because it's not been used? You have to buy new batteries.
Can that happen?
Yeah. Batteries have a shelf life.
That'd be weird.
Oh, Ricochet. Got Benjamin down. Both men are down. We got Benjamin trying to get back up. There's the hot tag. Here comes Apollo. Are we going to have Apollo versus Bobby at the next pay-per-view? Haven't we done that a couple pay-per-views in a row now? Crossbody.
He barely could keep him up to the corner. Benjamin had to put his foot down.
That's all right.
Is it? Looks
Apollo's
like there should be a
strong
special
dude.
Cooking Gab episode. How to make food with tools when utensils fail. Right?
Oh no, it's broken?
Oh my gosh. Get out your, just
DeWalt.
get out your DeWalt. You don't have a spatula? It's all right. Just get out your
putty
cement
knife.
trowel or your putty knife. It works just as well. Don't have a barbecue brush? Use a fucking paintbrush. Works all the same. Make sure you use a new paintbrush that does not have paint on it, though. Unless the paint is lead-free, then it's okay.
Well, there shouldn't be any lead paint anymore, so you should be okay there.
Lisa says Ruby Riott can't cook worth a flip either. Well, most of the time, Asuka cooks really good. Like, a lot of her stuff that she cooks, she does a good job on. But it was just, you could just tell, like, it just was not going to work for her. It was just like a fail, like, complete. Poor girl. I felt so bad for her because she was so excited to make fluffy pancakes.
I think things are about ready to end. Is Retribution going to show up?
I hope so. Is that
Now,
what's
remember,
gonna
they're
happen?
on a 2-week quarantine, so they're not going to show up, but they could definitely show their lights.
Right.
Well, they didn't show up last week, and so it depends on when the quarantine started.
Oh,
right?
Lashley got him finally. He thought he was going to get him again. Get him in that full Nelson. Get him, Bobby.
Will he lock it in?
Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him.
If he gets
There
it
you
locked
go.
in, it's over.
Ah, it's done.
It's locked in. He's tapping.
Get him.
He's tapping.
Get him. Get him.
Damn, Bobby's a man.
Attack. Murder.
Bobby Lashley's just too much.
The hit business. That's what happened with the macaroni and cheese I made. So I made some macaroni and cheese this weekend, homemade macaroni and cheese. And I'm like, oh, this is going to turn out good. And it was looking real good. By the
You
time
could cook
that
it
I
with
had...
a torch.
By the time... Right. By the time that I ended with the other stuff I was cooking for dinner, it was garbage. I was so upset. I was like, well, this is stupid. Like, and done. I was like, well, that was a waste of a brick of cheese. Looks like Ruby is actually getting cooking lessons from Liv and Allie from AEW. That's cute.
That's pretty funny.
But, you know, hey, you gotta get it where you can, right?
12 minutes, 40 seconds away from an apology.
Everybody, women, men, whatever, children,
What's happening here? Look
should
at this.
know
Look
how
at,
to at
look
least
at,
cook
They're meeting
stuff.
in the back secretly.
I've been waiting to talk to you all night. Oh, looks like the Chiefs won.
Oh, he's apologizing.
Jordan Williams is in the chat. Hey, Jordan.
Hey, Jordan. Thanks for hanging out with us.
How's
Right
it
now,
going?
we got Aaliyah in the back with Murphy.
Yeah, they're talking.
He said no, I think. Or he said, I don't know, one of the two.
I'm not sure. Maybe that's
I was
what
talking
he said.
over him.
I was too. I don't like listening to them.
All right, well, they had a secret meeting in the dark in the back.
Shh. Don't tell.
You don't have to apologize to me. Are you going to apologize to Seth?
It's not me you have to worry about.
There's Naomi. I don't know if I felt the glow right there. I just didn't see the glow. It was all black. Black pants, black shirt. I want giant Jenga.
Do you want giant Jenga?
Yes. I don't know where I'd put it, but
Giant Jenga.
I need yard Jenga. One, like, if you pulled the piece out and it fell and you were under it, you'd get hurt.
Oh.
Like a real...
Right, like with railroad ties?
Yeah.
That sounds like a good idea.
Like, slip that one out.
With a sledgehammer.
Like
That's how you have to get it out of
6x6
there.
beams.
You have to, like, beat it out of there and then try to pull it.
Well, it'd be so heavy that you could probably get away with it. Because it would be so heavy. Like, just don't let it fall on you.
Vindicator is like, yay for Pat Mahomes golf club. Jordan says, I don't know who Ricochet is. I only know Prince Puma.
Old Prince Puma.
Was that his name before
Yes.
or something? Oh.
In the indie circuit.
Oh, I see. I wouldn't know. I've only known him as one name, and one name only.
He's like a prince.
Like all the other ones?
No, just one name. You know who he is. You know, the singer, Prince.
Oh, yeah. That's the only Prince I really know.
That's what I'm talking about. You know him as Ricochet.
No.
Who do you know him as then?
Ricochet.
That's what I just said.
And I know Prince as Prince.
Well, of course, not Prince
Actually,
as Ricochet.
he's really the formerly...
Artist.
The artist formerly known as Prince.
He's just a symbol.
He's a symbol of nothing. He's dead.
Oh.
He's dead.
I know.
I'm not being mean. That's just truth. That's a fact.
Is it? Have you seen the body?
No, I didn't see
He could be with Tupac somewhere.
No.
On an island or something.
No, I'm pretty sure he died different. Did they show Tupac's body after he died?
Supposedly, there's some footage of his autopsy, but I don't know how true it is.
What about his, like his funeral? Didn't they have, like,
They didn't have an open casket?
Funeral?
No.
Why not? He didn't get shot in the face, did he?
I don't know.
If he didn't get shot in the face, you could have an open casket. You could
got
hide all the
shot
rest
like
of the shit.
10 times in his life. Can you imagine getting, not 10 different times, but like 10 bullets have entered his body or something like that? That's a ridiculous amount of bullets.
It is. I'm surprised that they didn't hit something vital the first few times.
5, when he was going to make an album with Biggie Smalls. And
was he on the wrong side of the world?
he was in the East Coast. It's kind of what started the whole...
not New Jersey. This place is a dump. Are you sure it's not New Jersey? Oh, that's funny.
Tiny dancer.
Tiny dancer. La, la, bleh. Oh, it's so much more fun, boys, when you put your hands up in the air.
That's a wrecking. My favorite part is they're watching plane wreck videos.
While they're on their plane?
While they're on the plane.
Before
then the plane starts to wreck and he's like, put your hands up like this, honey.
Put your hands up like this, buddies. It's so much more fun.
Then they get sucked out the window.
With the skeleton.
Uh-huh.
They had the parachute on it. And he's still having a great time. He's all like, poor Maurice is over there like, bleh. We're gonna die. Madagascar 2. Shit's funny. The only constant is change on a daily basis.
Who's the first picked? It's going to be Roman.
Of course. It's going to be their champions, right? Wouldn't it be weird? Are they going to keep their champions? Like, on that brand?
That's the thing. No, not necessarily. Because you got to remember, the only reason they switched champions in the first place is because of Brock.
Right. So is it just SmackDown's draft, or is
No, it'll be both. They have to do both because they have to go back and forth. So we don't know who.
How is that fair?
We don't
Are they
know
only going to do it for 2 hours on Raw then? Because SmackDown's only a 2-hour show, but Raw's a 3-hour show.
It'll be the whole thing.
It matters.
They're going to do 2-1 picks.
What? No.
Oh, hey, what's happening? Sorry. Bobby going after him. The other two are laughing. Bobby's like serious.
Like, I will beat your ass.
Apollo.
Oh, my Lord.
He's going to beat up all 3 members of the Hurt Business.
Ali is.
Yeah. Who'd I say?
Apollo.
Oh. Yeah.
Which is funny into itself, but it's more funny that it's Ali that's trying to do it. Mustafa
When I'm done with
Ali.
you, I'm going to go through him, and then I'm going to do you. And it's like,
you better bring your 2 goons with you, because after I beat you, I'm going to beat you, and I'm going to finish with you. Alrighty, you talk tough, little man.
I knew something was up when Seth came out early in the first hour, because he's always a last hour guy.
Right, because now he's got to talk for
So I was
15
like,
minutes.
they got to do 2 segments. I knew it was going to set up another
Barf.
segment, because it just didn't make any sense.
This guy. Oh my gosh, seriously.
He wants an apology, and he wants it now.
No, he gave him 22 minutes.
Yeah, and that timer's probably up.
Is it?
Yeah,
Was
we're
that
going to see
22
that
minutes
timer
ago?
pop up on there, and there's going to be like 1 minute left. And he's going to talk, and then he's going to be like, 3, 2, 1, and Murphy's going to come out. And is Murphy going to apologize, or is Murphy going to be...
Murphy's going to tell him to suck it.
You think? It's the
And
end
then
of it,
he's
huh?
going to, like, gesticulate to his no square area and then walk off.
Like DX? Shit's going to get real.
You want an apology? Suck my...
Suck my apology.
Seth wants it so bad that he might actually do it.
I wonder if he has a apology countdown at home for Becky.
For her to apologize to him.
Yeah.
About whatever it is she's doing because she's pregnant and she's all mean.
He's like, you have 20 minutes.
To apologize to me for your attitude. Travis is on a new kick. I don't like your attitude. Everywhere I go, anything I do, I don't like your attitude right now. He's going to start making apology timers for it. Like, I can't change my attitude. It's a part of me.
You have 60 seconds. Apologize.
I demand it. I demand it.
I'll pull a Johnny Wrestling.
Are you going to throw it?
Get on my back and start flailing down.
Oh my God.
I need my apology!
Why are you not apologizing to me right now? My God, that was funny. I've never seen a grown man, but he is kind of like a child. He's about short like a child.
Oh, Johnny?
Yeah, he's about the size of a small
Like
child.
5'7".
He is the size of a small child. He is like 4'2". I don't need you. I can do this on my own.
All right. We got Murphy out in the ring. He wants a public apology. He doesn't want this shit private. He wants it
Well, of
blasted
course,
all
he
over
wants
the world.
everybody to know.
This is going to be the #1 viewed video on YouTube tomorrow. Not ours, theirs.
What's not what?
Not ours, theirs.
There's what?
On YouTube, it'll be the #1 video tomorrow. This little skit.
Oh, I bet.
If he apologizes. If he doesn't apologize, I don't know how it's going to go.
James Toledo says he's going to turn on Seth. Hey, James, how's it going tonight?
Hey, James, you think that's going to happen now? I figure that would play out over time, but they could push it that direction.
Maybe. Vindicator's like, this is when you know Raw's too long with the Messiah getting 2 promos in one night.
Oh my gosh. And they're 20-minute promos usually when he's talking. He can't do it. He's in love.
What's this road?
Getting beat up by Seth.
Oh.
Losing an eye.
If he gets rid of Murphy, who's going to be his little disciple person?
Why does he need a disciple?
I don't know. James Toledo wants to know what happened to Lars Sullivan.
Nothing yet. I mean, obviously he had the surgery, but it looks like he's back. He was posting videos of himself jumping, and his vertical's never been higher, his vertical leap.
Oh.
So he's getting close.
Nice.
So I would assume he's coming at some point. Soon.
Apologize. Fat Lisa's is also like saying how lucky we are to get a second segment of Rollins and Murphy. Rolls eyes. Oh, come on, you guys. Don't be so sarcastic about it. We know you love them both so much.
He's the Messiah. He deserves 3. You know? The start of each hour.
Apologize.
Oh! He's pulling
It's
his
like
beard
when they
here.
grab your face.
That hurts.
It's like grabbing your dog.
Roll his face in it. Seth attacks him. There it is. He turned on him.
Murphy attacks Seth.
Well, that's what I meant. Whatever.
He's not going to apologize. He's attacking him. He's tired of his buttholiness.
Setting it up. The breakup has happened.
Oh, your guys' shit's broken again. Oh, all over the place. Oh, sad.
Down onto the table, outside.
Commercial!
Where's Joe?
I think he got up really fast
he's in
and
that
ran
corner.
off as far as possible. I don't think he went quite that way.
Seth knows how to throw punches. Did you see that?
He missed like 5 times. It was hilarious. He was windmilling his arms out there.
There were giant windmills.
I hate you so much.
He's like Dantes Wilder or whatever. Just throwing punches. Tyson Fury, terrified right now. He didn't know that there was somebody in wrestling that could fight him in a boxing ring.
Oh, he got the kendo
he's got
out.
the kendo. Missed it.
Oh.
You got to make sure that you hit somebody if you're going to swing a stick at him.
Right? Whack him.
Hit him in the abdominals.
Nice. James Lito says the match that I would like to see is Keith Lee versus Roman Reigns.
Yeah, that could happen. After the draft. It's a possibility. We have to watch the draft, see where people land, whatever you want to call it. Where they lay their head. Hit him right in the elbow.
He lost his hair tie.
Oh, shit.
See, it's on the ground.
He's saying apologize to me. He's saying sorry.
Damn. So is Murphy not going to be the disciple anymore? Well, is he going to be the Messiah?
He's trying to apologize to her.
Yeah, he wants her to.
He didn't mean to bring her into this.
Now, walk away. Run away.
So he took his coat off so he could get worse welts?
I guess.
I'd have left my shit on.
He's like, I'm sorry. Don't hurt me. Look, see, I'm very vulnerable.
You know how hard it is to take a coat off with your gloves still on?
Yeah.
I grew up in Idaho, so I kind of know how that stuff works.
There's no way.
He dropped the stick.
You would have to. That's why they had to attach your
There it is.
gloves.
Seth grabbing his eyes, I think.
Yeah.
He's trying to take out both eyes. It was a setup. And Murphy fell for it.
Setup.
Oh, hit him up around the neck and shoulder area.
On his shoulder. And he can't see to get out, so now we're in trouble.
Oh! What a beat down. Now is Aaliyah going to come down and save him?
Is she?
Or is she just going to watch him get beat?
Well, right now she's just watching him get
That
beat.
stick is broken. He's going to go get another one.
He's like, well, this stick isn't
Maybe
working
it can
for
chair
me.
toe. Get a chair. It's Murphy's
fault. Oh, she's
fault.
out there already. She's there.
Oh, yeah, she's already there. Oh, shit. What's he going to do here?
Oh, goody, goody gumdrops.
Is Dominic going to come down and help him? We got a new tag team.
There he is. Dominic.
There's Dominic.
He's just getting his sister out of there.
Bella.
All the Mysterios are down there now. Ray, Mom, whatever Mom's name is. What's her name? What's Mom's name?
I have no idea. Miss Mysterio?
Felt is like, holy shit, did she teleport in the ring or something? I know, right? Like, they panned away for 2 seconds, all of a sudden the bitch was there. I was like, she come up from underneath?
Right?
Like the Undertaker? James is like, Rey Mysterio will save him.
Seth left.
Yeah, he left. They just want Aaliyah out of there.
She's not going to leave him, though, is she?
I don't know.
Oh, she's leaving.
But is she?
She's looking back. He just pushed her face around.
Yeah, look at Seth. He's like, bah.
Seth got what he wanted.
The Thunderdome's like extremely quiet. It's like.
What I don't understand is how this works. Like, so what's next? Like, try to make it make sense. It's Seth against everybody?
Medicator's like, LOL at Thunderdome, pretending like they so shocked. They are better actors than these wrestlers and teenager.
They probably just turn the volumes down. If it's even real noise they're pumping in.
James is like, her name is Lupe. That's it? I thought it was Aaliyah, but okay.
No, the mom.
Oh, Lupe. Oh, thanks. I didn't know. So, I keep calling her
Miss Mysterio.
Mom.
There's the
Their
mom.
mom. The mom. It's like, doesn't she have a name? It's like Ray has a name, Dominic has a name, Aaliyah has a name. What's mom's name? Lupe. Good deal.
Esme.
Esme? No. Stop with your Twilight
It's
garbage,
a Twilight.
freak.
The whole thing.
So weird.
I can't help it.
Such a wacko.
It's running
You
parallel.
need to, like, totally read another book. Go back and read your Halloween books now.
I will when they're done.
They're not done yet?
No.
Why not?
Hooah.
Then, now, and forever. Forever.
Forever.
The Dictator says Nia and Shayna will dominate following match schedule for one fall. One fall!
With a one fall 20-minute time limit. Again, they don't do time limits in WWE.
James, that is not correct. I don't think that's correct at all.
What is it?
That Ray met her at a tortilla factory.
Don't say that. Come on.
That's not right at all, man. Come on.
It's like some Tom stuff. That's what Tom would say.
That is incorrect. It was a taco stand. I'm just kidding.
What? No. It's like Bobby Heenan back in the day, you guys.
I'm kidding. That's not true. I don't know how they met, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't in any of those places. They probably met like most people do. By family. Somebody in the family was like, hey, you'd really like this guy. You should meet him. Okay. Like, oh my gosh, he's a really nice guy. He's a little short, but that's okay.
Like, listen to Bobby
He's
Heenan.
got dreams and knows what he wants.
Listen to Bobby Heenan talk about Tito Santana.
Yeah.
Called his moves like the flying burrito and the uncontrollable taco, and he had all sorts of names. They're like, yeah, that doesn't go over so well anymore.
Because you lose interest in the things you love to do most when you have depression, like laundry. Fucking commercials. Bug the crap out of
Do
me.
you not find interest in things you used to love?
There's like a whole pile of dishes in the background of her, and I'm like,
Dishes,
you
laundry,
bitches.
no sandwiches made, nothing.
Goddamn depressed bitch. What the hell is wrong with her? It's like, this is now conspiracy gab. James is like, they worked for a temp agency? Why not? Were they on phones?
Now, what would Seth have done here? Think he would have put her head in that chair and jumped off the top rope and tried to break her neck?
It probably would have
Like
broke
Bailey
her
did? Or like Bailey had done to her. Or did she do that to Sasha? She did it to Sasha.
She did it to Sasha. She put her head in the chair and hurt her neck, and then she came back and ripped off her neck thingy and was like, look at me, I never had a neck injury.
Look at his eye.
Look at his eyes.
She's looking back at her man.
You need to stop it. What are you thinking? Do you know what you're thinking? Let me tell you how to think.
Women love that when you tell them what to think. They
they?
love it. Oh my god.
Some,
You tell women what to do and how to think,
it's their
and
most
they
favorite.
will never leave you.
It's their most favorite thing ever. That's nice to know.
It's very empowering for them.
Is that how that works? It's good to know, babe.
It's science. Try it out, guys. Try that one at home.
How to lose your wife in 2 seconds.
How to lose your wife
advice.
in 10 days.
I think it would take less than that.
You're thinking wrong. When I'm trying to tell you to think like that. And bye.
James is not a fan of Roman Reigns. He thinks he's a loser.
He doesn't like the champ. The Universal Champ. He's a bad guy now. People don't like him because he's the bad guy.
They didn't like him when he was the good
I know.
guy. Well, I mean, people did like him. The Indicator says, I hope the Queen of Spades returns to NXT to defend those tag titles. I think Jax came from NXT as well.
She did. Absolutely. And so did the Riot Squad.
I know nothing about any of it. Is it an opportunity?
Yeah, they were supposed to have this match at the pay-per-view, and it got canceled. So, here we go.
Because of whatever issues, whoever had what.
Yep. Basically some technical difficulties.
With
Somebody wasn't cleared
selves.
to wrestle.
She missed her. That's funny.
All right, we got Liv Morgan in there. I know a lot of you are fans of her.
Yeah, Luke. I'm sure you're out there.
He's making food with a drill.
James says, so I heard they want to bring fans back. Yep, they
Yeah, it's
started
gonna
with
be happening.
NXT's pay-per-view last night. They had only about 100 fans, but they did bring some back.
Yeah, we'll see how it's going to end up happening on November 1st, which is a Sunday, so November 2nd. Right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Time change will be that day, too, so everybody calm down.
The Indicator says the best way to save tonight's show is for both Liv and Ruby to Gorilla Press Nia Jax. Do you think they're ready to take the titles off of Shayna and Nia already?
On a Monday Night Raw? No. You could have opened the belt, buddy, but whatever. Just saying.
Well, one of them gave them to him that way.
Well, he could have still opened it.
And he had his hands full with the other one in order to not open the other one.
Oh, shit. Look at the power. Nia is so much stronger. Look at that already tagging. Look at that. They're like a couple bees up buzzing around. We've had 3 tags already. This is very sloppy offense. They're Samoa.
Nia's
This is trademark offense. Like, don't say that when they're...
Nia's like, okay, I have to move faster.
Brr. There's another tag. Look at all these tags. Just wicked fast tags. Nia's too much, though. That's a lot of woman.
Right?
It's a lot of woman to try to gorilla press. I know that. She got chafing. Oh, and down.
Shh.
Smashed her.
She's gonna start a fire.
It's just getting hot.
Nia's gonna start a fire with her.
It's getting hot in here.
She's gonna get a fire started with those thighs. She's like,
She
come
wants
on,
tagged
tag me.
in.
I'm out here.
Bam. Look at that hot tag. Baszler just got tagged in but has not been in the match yet. Oh, shit. Ruby Riott just went face first into the freaking mat. One, two. Ruby kicks out.
James is like, how come none of the wrestlers wished wish Trump well? He's in the Hall of Fame.
Hall of Famer.
I don't
They
know.
can't do that. Nobody can like Trump. If you like Trump, then you lose subscribers. Or whatever. You lose fans. That's what I'm looking for. Oh! This tore knee ligament. She might have to get Tommy John's. Is Ruby done? Is that career ending? Watch this.
Ew. It's gross.
So disgusting.
Vinder's like, the Tree of Woe is one of my favorite wrestling visuals. Speaking of Firestarter, they want to remake that movie in 2 years. Please don't. Don't
I
do
remember
that.
a movie called that, but I can't remember what it was about.
It was a little girl. It was Drew Barrymore. She was a Firestarter. She was a
I never watched it.
Telekinesis?
Telekinetic.
Telekinetic, maybe? Anyway, she was a Firestarter, and it was Drew Barrymore. She was a little girl. And it's like, don't redo that one. That, like, just takes away... Just dumb.
She only got hired because her uncle.
Hey, she did a good job. She's not that horrible of a little actress as a kid. Leave her alone. Maybe as an adult, yeah, but...
E.T.
She was adorable.
Uncle. Steven Spielberg. Just saying.
Nothing wrong with it. She was cute as Elliot's sister.
Oh, I know. Elliot.
Chris is like, Liv Morgan time. Well, she's still in the corner waiting for her partner to get back in so that she can maybe get her. But they're beating the poo out of Ruby right now, so not sure how they're going to get anybody else in there.
You just got to remember, matches don't start until after the commercial break. Mm-hmm. All that stuff beforehand, you know that there's going to be a commercial, so it's not even worth watching. Like, that's bathroom breaks. She, like, sticks her butt out.
Who are these people?
I don't know, and I don't know why it's here. But they need to hurry and change this commercial.
Who the fuck are these people? I don't know who these people are, and I don't want to know.
Their handicap. It says, don't be tards.
Oh.
Don't be tardy.
Don't do it. James says, but I would hate to be the one to disinfect the White House. Chris says the joint manipulation. Yeah, joint manipulation.
That's what you want to call it. It's a stomp. It's brutality at its finest. When we get back, maybe we'll have Liv out there, or they'll still be picking on Ruby.
Right. Vindicator's like, haha, yeah, Drew is like 50 years old now. She should cameo in that new remake. Maybe play a psychic or something who knew another Firestarter would come. Prophecy and all that jazz. Right?
Why not? Is Adam Sandler going to do it?
Is he going to be the maker of it?
He loves
that. He's going to be under his shit.
She's in all of his
movies.
Chris
says, oh, remember last night on Takeover, Beth Phoenix and her joint manipulation commentary?
Yeah.
Right?
Poor
joint
Beth.
manipulation, her phalanges.
The solar plexus.
James is like, so do you think I have a chance to get with Mandy Rose? Depends.
Why not?
Is your body by steak and you're like an Otis type?
Do you look like Otis?
She likes those.
Or do you look like Arnold in his prime?
But Vindicator's like, no. Big no for you, buddy. Way to go and popping somebody's dream there, Vindicator. Jeez.
Look, it's Wolverine and Shaq playing chess.
There's a Wolverine?
Not Wolverine.
No, I don't know what that is. It's some weird guy.
Or they're not playing chess, they're playing poker.
Chris is like, weights and steaks, baby. Right? All right, we're back.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
You got to talk sexy like that, too. And you got to call her Peach.
You're my beautiful Peach.
That's how she
Vindicator
comes
says,
alive.
they call me Mr. Party Pooper.
Liv is screaming.
Why is Liv screaming?
Like an iconic.
This is sad. This is just sad. Ouch.
Oh! Ruby rolls her up.
She grabbed her for a quick second.
Quick, too.
She's like, hurry! Run! Run! Oh,
she's
she
there.
gave her a punch.
There's the hot tag. I don't know how this is even going to pay off. She's not even that good of a wrestler.
Liv is a little firecracker, I guess.
But she's not enough. See? She's just not enough. I wonder if she tells herself that. I'm not enough. I'm not enough.
That's what she tells herself every day in the mirror.
Look at her splashing into everybody. Liv Morgan's going to be dizzy. Oh, right into a clothesline.
Well, that helped out.
Why are these women all screaming?
Which one was screaming now?
Both of them that time. Nia screamed like, bruh. And then Liv screamed like, nah.
Oh, I only heard that. Ah!
See who's right here. Watch this. Ugh. And then Nia screamed, and then Liv screamed. Oh, up,
oh, ouch.
Oh, god damn. You're supposed to roll her up there. Oh, big headbutt. That's going to split her open. Look at her face. It's every man's dream.
Well, I'm glad they told us there was a tag there, because I don't think I would have noticed.
Ruby Riot's completely not even on the ring anymore. She's just gone.
She's like, I broke my leg.
Where's she going to go, Detroit?
Oh, that's my arm.
She's back up there.
She's like, my arm knee. Something's wrong with it.
Oh, she missed.
Missed her.
So they're already looking for the next hot tag. There it is. Now this one makes a little bit more sense, but still. There's a spear.
Don't use that arm that's broken. Medicare's like, so I guess Ruby was inspired by Shotzi with the green hair and mismatched colored outfits, but at this point, Shotzi is a superior wrestler.
Then Ruby, huh?
Uh-oh, somebody lost something.
Bra. There's another scream.
She's like, I lost my bracelet. Somebody's bracelet's lost.
It's probably Ruby's.
Yeah, it looks like it's off that one wrist.
Oh, shit.
Jesus. Bleh.
Brrr.
Run, Liv, run!
It's like on Austin Powers when the gazebo or whatever that thing's called is coming at it that cleans the hockey rink.
Right.
That was a steamroller. She's tapping. Ruby's tapping. She's not letting go. Poke her in the eye, Liv. Seriously. Have you not been watching The Messiah?
Oh my god, this is so pathetic. It's sad.
Was it?
It's kind of sad, yeah. Chris is like, Shotzi is the best. Shotzi used to have red hair. Cool.
Yeah, Shotzi will be wrestling on Wednesday, I believe.
Vindicator says, the bracelet is just shocking to everyone but the ref and the Queen of Spades. Why is there a bracelet in the middle of the ring? Is this bracelet still there? Are they taking it as a trophy?
Right?
For their win? They're like, ah, ha, ha, I got her bracelet! James says, someone in wrestling should bring back the cross-faced chicken wing. The best hold.
Ever.
Like, she's like, I was passed out and couldn't breathe. And I was wondering why I still couldn't breathe, because Liv's all, like, laying all on top of her.
Get off.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Gloria's show-offs, maybe next.
Can't breathe.
Street Profits.
The main event.
They're Braveheart on.
With Drew McIntyre.
He's a Viking prophet. What you gonna do when they come for you?
Which is funny. What should happen is Randy should be behind them and give them 2 RKOs out of nowhere. But it's Drew.
That's a lot of gold.
He's going to kick his what?
Head off.
6-man tag match.
It is. That's your main event tonight.
Randy, Dolph, and Rude against Drew and the Street Profits, huh? Poor 40 looked like he was having some problems back there. Vindicator says, Red Cup saying you have gold chains is hilarious. Someday we need to see Street Profits versus Private Party.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah. James says, did they ban the pile driver?
In certain states, yes. And that's why they do it a little bit different nowadays. But yeah, in different states, they do allow WWE to do it because they're established. So like in New Orleans, they allow WWE to do the pile driver, but they do not allow other companies to do pile driver in Louisiana. Not New Orleans. New Orleans isn't a state.
New Orleans is not a state. That would be Louisiana.
But that's just one. But there are other states that also do not allow. I think Philadelphia is one. Which is what?
Not
Pennsylvania?
A state. Yeah, I'm like, are we naming cities as states again? This is fun. Joven is back in the chat saying Jay versus AJ on Raw. That's what he wants, huh?
Both of them.
James wants to know why they banned it. Do you know? Do you know the answer? Why did they ban it?
I don't know. I just know it's probably the most dangerous move in the whole sport. If it's done wrong, it can break a vertebrae in your neck.
Some fact.
Didn't Stone Cold, isn't that how he got his neck broken? Wasn't it Owen Hart broke his neck or did something to his neck, and that's why Stone Cold doesn't wrestle anymore?
I don't know.
Pretty sure
I don't know.
Pretty sure that's what happened. Is Owen
that.
Hart hurt Stone Cold?
Probably.
But yeah, it's very dangerous nowadays. When they go to do it, they just have them like on their bodies, and they just kind of lay down. So there's no neck involved at all.
Well, that's nice of them.
You know what the pile driver is?
No, I don't.
It's when you, like, say you kick somebody in the stomach, and then they bend over, so you put their head between your legs.
Oh, okay.
And then you bring them up, so their feet are straight up in the air, and then you just fall on your butt.
Oh.
So their neck goes straight into the ground, and then it breaks their spine.
I think we've seen something kind of like that.
Yeah, they do things like it, but that's what I'm saying. So they don't even put their head between their legs anymore, and they kind of lay them down on top of them.
Right. James says, I think it was. Vindicator says, I was randomly thinking of Mr. T at WrestleMania and realized Dalethea never did any trivia tonight. No wonder the chat felt very incomplete and uneven. Haha.
Oh my god, we needed trivia.
I usually don't do trivia on Raw nights.
You should.
Why?
Because Raw is the slowest night.
Yeah, but we don't always have enough people in here to do
Raw's
it.
our busiest night.
Not always. The last hour, there's usually, like, not enough people to answer questions.
So that's where we need our special hour. That's where we give away gifts or something. Keep people in there. Motivate them for that third hour.
You're a motivator.
Welcome back.
Chris Akane says,
Miz
I want to
and
see a
Mrs.
pile driver
returns.
off the side of the ring apron ECW days.
Oh, jeez.
James says, Mr. Wonderful did the pile driver.
Look at their dog. It's all fat.
The Doberman?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's very well fed.
The Hurt Business.
Where? Oh, is this the next one? Because the other one's
remember?
later.
Ali.
Oh, yeah. He wants to go through them real quick.
He's going to beat all three of these guys. Gauntlet style? Is that we're going to have a gauntlet match?
I guess. MVP. So that's why he went wrestle earlier, is because he had a match
singles
later
match.
with Ali.
Prince Ali, glory.
No. Chris Akane is like, Ricochet is trying to hurt business? No. He said no. He was making fun of him. Vindicator says Raw Underground would be a strong motivator to not miss a single moment of Dalethea as the ultimate game show host.
Right? In that third hour. Like, oh god.
Chris Akane says Ali versus Mansoor.
Mansoor.
Does he only like Mansoor? Is that a different person? That's a different guy, right?
Right.
Mansoor.
Is
he the only one you ever see? Is he not over here for anything normally? Is he just when they go to Saudi Arabia?
Right. Yeah, you barely ever see him. I mean, you might have seen him once on NXT, like a year ago, but no, he's not on. But he is their local hero.
Right. I wonder if they taste different now. I wonder if they don't taste as good without all the fake crap in them.
Yeah.
Well, they're trying to say that,
All right, Ali, MVP.
James is saying that Raw Underground rules. He's a big fan.
It's a big deal. It's like UFC for 1 hour on Raw.
Not even. There's no blood. Nothing like UFC.
It's just like UFC, but there's no rules. The only rule is that you talk about it. And that's what he said. You tell people about it.
Is that how you tell them? So it's like this, but not like this.
All right, MVP. Dominating Ali.
Right? Luke says, okay, I have to head out to fix my lady some dinner and other stuff.
You missed Liv.
Yeah, did you watch Liv?
Did you watch the Liv match? Liv and Ruby?
The Ruby Riot. Liv, the Riot Squad was out there.
After you answer that question. All right, have a good night.
Yeah, answer the question and then you can leave. It's the only way you get to leave. Just kidding.
That's your hall pass.
Have a good night. It's like I never miss Liv. All right, have a good night. Take care. We'll see you on Wednesday.
Wednesday. College educated. Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Got it.
Wednesday. You gotta say it that way to spell it right. Vindicator says Liv was dominated by Jax tonight, Luke, but at least you have the Chiefs. Oh, Vindicator rubbing it in.
Rubbing it in.
What a jerk. Old Mr. Party.
Ring the bell, ref. Ring the bell.
Hey, but he said that he was going to take them all on.
Retribution style. So Retribution's saving Ali?
No. The ref's like, I'm leaving.
Wouldn't you want Ali to fight with you if Retribution showed up?
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
you need Ali to fight with you at that point.
A couple of them are there. I guess some of them have been cleared after their 14-day quarantine.
Are you with us? Are you with us? I'm in. I'm in. I told
it's like, are you with us or are you against us? If you're against us, then get out and get beat the shit.
Oh, He's
like,
left.
I'm gone.
Oh, what? Some big dudes.
Just whack them.
Carol Baskin, whack them.
Killed her husband, whacked him.
Ali's with them.
Of course he is.
They needed a small member. Get him. Is he their leader?
Oh my.
So wouldn't that mean he's the bad guy?
Oh my lord, how stupid.
Who's this big dude? I wonder who that big dude is.
That's not, what's this guy?
Oh, is it?
Dio.
Dio Madden.
Yes.
Big dude.
Yeah, because they can't do it themselves, which is pretty sad. So they can't do it themselves. They have to have 16 other people help them.
It's fine. It's a fair fight right now.
But
Bobby Lashley's having fun in the corner.
Someday I will challenge either Slapjack, MJF, or King Corbin as the biggest jerk to ever walk the planet Earth.
Right? Oh, Bobby Lashley finally going down. Oh, shit. This is going to hurt. This is going to hurt. Where's the rest of the freaking
Chris has given
roster?
the WTF Ali as retribution.
Yeah, he looks like he's leading them.
Can you guys really talk it through those masks? Because I can't understand a word you're saying. Ew, I couldn't beat him myself either.
Now he's going to go over and beat him up. He called it.
What a loser face.
Is he getting in the ring?
So he was the hacker the whole time?
Maybe. This might have been back all the way back to the hacker times.
Everybody, you thought he was the hacker, so...
I did think he was the hacker.
And James is like, I think he is with Retribution. And Buttercream's like, Ali is now with Retribution, question mark? Everybody's got the questions, but nobody's got the answers.
It's 100%. That's an answer. They're not jumping in there to beat him up. I feel like that takes away their credibility.
Oh my god, this is dumb as fuck.
I'm just saying.
Wow, this is the dumbest fucking thing ever.
What's this mean? 5.
Oh, are we hailing Hitler now? Is this a new
way?
way?
That is not Hitler.
Oh, we're fisting it too. What a sick bastards.
Sick.
Vindicator's like, I'm glad they are hurting the Hurt Business, which is now closed due to impact of Retribution unicorn sprinkles.
You know, it would have been cooler if it was a woman that was in charge of them.
Would have been cooler. Might actually have been like
Paige.
I could see that. Because she can't wrestle.
Yeah.
So she has to have other people do it for her.
Right.
I think that would be okay.
Back to the Future. We watched that last night.
We did.
NXT style.
Vindicator says, I have all the answers. I just choose not to reveal them. James is like, Tito Santana is the hacker.
Tito Santana.
Wow. That Retribution thing is just getting so dumb.
Really? You don't like it?
I don't.
I don't mind it because they're big dudes. Anytime they're big guys, I don't mind it.
Guess
like when the Wyatt family came, I was excited because they were big dudes.
Right.
And then Bray started talking, you're like, oh.
It's different. Those guys can't talk. They can barely talk through their mask. And now they think they're going to have Ali be their, talking piece. Like, really? He's really bad at it, too, so...
We don't know who else is in there. I did write it down a few months ago, but I can't remember.
New homeowners are turned into their parents. I'm having a big lunch.
I just missed the snack for dinner. Speakerphone, is that a good idea?
If you're looking for a grout brush, this is the best one.
He has blue hair. Blue.
The one guy, he has blue hair. Blue. Let's see. Chris says Roman Reigns will spear the shit out of Ali. And Jordan Williams is not a fan of Retribution. Retribution is trash, barfing, barf face, and thumbs down.
I feel like nobody's on top of this Retribution thing.
There's some people that like him. Chris says Reigns would be better off as leader of Retribution. James says they need to bring Brother Love back on time and have the Mysterio family on his show.
Oh, Lord.
Vindicator
because
says...
I love you.
Oh, Lord. Vindicator says, I'm confident this upcoming tag match scheduled for one fall will make Dalethea forget all about Retribution and sleep easy tonight.
Yes.
Will it?
Glorious show-offs? Who doesn't want to see that? Glorious!
It's kind of a weird thing.
Glorious Show-Offs were a dominant tag team in the late, what was that, the 19s? The teens?
Yeah.
Not so much in the 20s, but in the late teens, they were a dominant tag team. Old Raw Talk.
Lots of stuff happening on
At
Raw
11:05. Because they have to wash the sweat off themselves before they go on there.
Vindicator. Oh, he already said that. Chris O'Connor says, LOL, I love you. Imagine bro loves saying, welcome, brother, the fiend. Vindicator says, Retribution is not trash because they have exquisite fashion sense.
Yeah, I like the masks.
Because they don't want anybody to know who they really are. They're like, no, don't look at our faces.
So, MVP won that, obviously, with the disqualification.
Right? Right. That thing.
Ollie's showing off his power, though. You know, it takes a lot of guts to go challenge all three of those guys, then go out there. But he knew he had all this backup. So they should have known something was up.
Right.
Their egos got them in trouble. They should have said, wait a second, why would he think he could beat all three of us?
Yeah, why would he think he could do it? What a jerk.
And it wasn't because of his ego. It was because of their ego.
Vindicator's like, you see, I was positive, and Luke was not even around to see it. The unfairness of this world, fate conspires against me. Jordan Williams says, when I look at Retribution, I'm thinking to myself, Aces and Eights was here, they took a dump in the ring, and they left that. Chris Connie says, it would have been funny if Retribution whooped Ollie's ass.
Turned on him there at the end.
Like, yeah, we don't need you as our leader, you little pint-sized biatch. Whack, whack. They kicked his butt out. Yeah,
that's
the
coming
WWE
up.
Draft. Let's
This
have
Friday.
another commercial because we did a real quick retake of what was going on. Now we're going to be like, this is the draft that's happening.
Well, they have to have 15 minutes left to do that last match.
Why?
Because that's what time they do it.
Oh my god, seriously, it's so dumb. They should
Everything's
make
timed
those
out.
matches a lot longer. They should have to wrestle for 30 minutes straight. Losers.
This isn't AEW. This is WWE.
Well, they need to get their cardio on because they can't seem to keep their endurance up to do long matches.
Put Kevin Owens in an hour Iron Man gauntlet match or whatever. Poor
That'd
guy.
be funny.
He can't even throw chairs over the top rope without running out of wind.
It wasn't the chairs that got him. It was when he had to throw his signs over.
Well, that's because he had already done 2 chairs. He's getting in the cardio. He's starting to burn anaerobic at that time.
James is like, is it draft today? No, it's not
No,
until Friday.
Friday.
This
We will
Friday.
be doing it this Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. You should watch us. Because are we going to have the board? Are we gonna
I don't know. I don't know if that's what we're doing.
I mean, we can. I'll have to see what it'll look like.
6-man tag team match. That's why I don't understand why they did a commercial. It takes them like 15 minutes for these guys to even come down to the ring. Like, this one has to be introduced, and the next one has to be introduced, and
It's
the
fine.
next
We're gonna be
one,
right
and
on
then the
time at
next
15
one,
minutes.
and then the next one.
See? There's 2 minutes for everybody to come out.
It's not going to be enough.
It'll be plenty. They'll probably go to a commercial break in between the teams, too.
Buttercream, yes. They are having it next Monday also.
Yes,
But it
Friday
does
and
start
Monday.
Friday.
It's going to be exciting. Just like last October. The demonic Hell in a Cell. Hopefully they'll do it every year at the same time. That second week of October. 'Cause that's when they did it last time, too.
Ah. Yeah. See what I mean? His is a very long come out.
That's why they put it first.
And so it's like, okay, we're almost
Just,
at
you got to do this.
15. That's what I mean, like,
Look at him. He's like an Adonis.
they really didn't need to have their other stuff. Pepper McIntyre, shots like, again, if I lose, I'm done with this gimmick. Bummer.
Well, you could lose this as a tag team match.
Yeah, you could totally lose this.
Glorious.
There it is. It's glorious. Glorious. Till I'm victorious.
You weren't playing about the time it takes for all their entrances.
I told you. You're like, no, they'll do it in 2 minutes. What the hell ever? I'm like, they have to do Randy Orton's. Then they have to do Robert Roode's. Then they have to do Dolph Ziggler's.
Dolph's is.
Then they have to do
nothing.
the Street Profits. Then they have to do Drew McIntyre.
The glorious show off. See, Dolph's is nothing.
It's fine. But I'm just saying that they still, have to introduce him. Then they have to walk down there. I'm like, I don't understand why they even did what they did. Okay, we need to have an extra, 5-minute commercial here. We have to talk about some more stuff there.
They got it all timed out. They know what they're doing.
Jordan's like, who has the longest entrance even longer than The Undertaker? None other than Blandy Borton. You don't like Randy Orton? James says Seth should go to SmackDown and feud with Reigns.
Yeah.
Vindicator says, all right, you guys have fun with the remaining 14 minutes. I'm turning my interest to sports and politics, which bring people real joy in life. No, not really. See you guys in 48 hours. Sweet.
All right, we'll be here.
See you in 46 hours. Well, 45 hours, actually. Have a great night, Vindicator. Thanks for hanging out with us.
45 hours from now.
Their
44 and
combined
45.
weight is almost 500 pounds.
Yep. They're like Braun Strowman together.
He's not that much. He's only 300 and something.
I know. It's a joke. I thought he was 400.
No, he's only like 382 or something. He keeps putting it on his
Yeah, he's lost a lot of
Instagram
weight.
stuff.
He was a bigger dude.
Well, he's getting shredded. So he's like getting muscle under. Like he's building his
Right.
muscle physique or whatever.
Trying to be a bodybuilder.
I guess. I'm not sure.
Here he comes. Drew Mack. Scottish psychopath.
Vindicator's like, you cheated me out of 2 hours, Dalethea. Ha ha ha. Later, everyone. Well, the only reason why I say it is because the show isn't going to start in 48 hours.
It'd be at the end.
It would be over. We wouldn't even be on in 48 hours on
Right,
Wednesday. We'd be gone. We'd be like, see ya.
We'd have been gone for
We're out
literally
for like
45
47 minutes. Okay, we were done with this shit. Adagio's like, remember when Orton had a feud with Robert when he was called Bobby Roode 2 years ago, back in 2018 for the U.S. Championship belt?
Bobby Roode.
Bobby Roode. It was Robert and Bobby Roode.
Look at all the gold in the ring.
All those winners.
A lot of championships. Like Boss and Bailey together.
Right? Pepper McIntyre's like, yar! Glad we got some piratey stuff going on.
So they're doing the pyro, but then they change their filters on their cameras, so it's all weird looking. All right, Bobby Roode starting it out with Drew McIntyre. Ring the bell. He wants Randy in there. Randy's just a veteran. Look at that. His ring awareness.
He's like, ooh,
So
you
distracted.
thought you were going to get me? Ha, 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 ha. Hilarious.
Sending his dogs on him. Randy's not even up on the ring apron.
Right?
Like, he's not even there to be tagged.
He's going to wait until they beat him.
Because he's the rattlesnake.
Oh, poor Dolph missed.
Here he comes.
Oh, he almost got his RKO out of nowhere.
So close. Is that how this match is going to end? RKO
Maybe.
out of nowhere? Ford jumped in there. Oh, over the top. Damn. That's just nuts. He just landed on his feet. He's like,
did.
I don't need anybody to catch me. I'll just land on my feet.
Well, they had all their entrances, 2 seconds of wrestling, and now we're at a commercial break again. This is great.
Yeah, don't vape because you get metal in your lungs.
Right? Glenn Hunt says, Ali Retribution type Monday Night Raw. That's right, Glenn. He is supposedly the leader of Retribution.
He could be the leader. It looked like he was. He said, get him.
He told him to do something, and they did it, so...
He said, jump there. Like, how high, sir? It's like, don't ask, just start jumping.
Right?
Do your best. Forget the rest. All right, well, we got about 10 minutes left, and we're at a commercial break. That's probably going to last, what, 3 or 4 of those? Maybe even 5 of those?
Look, this guy is a cell phone.
He is. Or a tablet or something. Oh, no, he's a phone. Soon, that's what it'll look like.
Probably.
You'll be your own Android phone. You'll just be
your
like...
own phone.
So
in that upload...
Uh-huh.
That show on Amazon Prime that I watched the first season of because it came out this 2020. So their phones were like in their hands. So like all they had to do was go like this. And then talk.
That's funny.
And if you didn't want it to be like a picture or whatever, you just like kept it closed, like your hand closed. But you call them.
That's funny.
Oh my god, my
it's
lord.
Coming.
Jeez. But yeah, it was just it wasn't a device or anything. You just open up and it was just a...
Soon it'll be like a contact lens or glasses, and you'll have the thing in your hand. So you can kind of go like...
They probably have stuff like that, I bet. We just don't know about it yet. It's funny how they're like, hey, you know what, Pizza Hut? We should go back to our old fashioned commercials.
Fresh out of the oven. The cookie boxes in there.
Yeah. Cookie boxes out there.
Oh, yeah.
God bless you. Was in the chat, but it's having to go early now. Good night, every pony. See you Friday. All right, God bless you. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Have a good night.
We're just waiting for the
Wednesday.
main event to really start and end.
Pure devotion. Perfectly delightful. Which is not true. That show is horrible.
Travis loves it. It's his new favorite show. Don't let him fool you. He likes that guy's voice.
That was not that guy. It was a different guy. He's all like...
Luna is out also. Well, thanks for hanging out with us, Luna. Have a great night.
All right. Say bye-bye. Did you say bye?
Bye-bye. I said bye-bye.
Say bye-bye.
I said have a good night.
Look how Ford just hops over the top of him. There's a big clothesline. I feel like one of these times he's going to blow a knee or an ankle.
Oh, Ford?
Uh-huh. He just jumps so high.
Ha, he say.
Built like Kevin Durant out there wrestling.
He's very spidery.
Oh!
Fat Lisa says, oh man, my CPU crashed and I'm updating it. Holy crap, Mustafa Ali is the leader of Retribution?
Yes.
That's what it looks like.
What it looks like.
And remember back when the hacker was around and Travis was very adamant that it was Ali that was the hacker? So does that play into the whole Retribution thing now? That Ali was the hacker?
Could have been a precursor. I'm not just saying that to be right. I'm just saying that.
No. I mean, because,
it looked like they were going to do some sort of faction anyways, and maybe they went a different direction.
Right.
But either way, it was Ali in a faction.
Oh, Luna says, don't worry. Me and my sister are just leaving the chat. We're not going to sleep until the show is over. Well, all right. Well, have fun watching the rest of the show. We'll see you in our chat later.
Wrestling. Oh, Orton is just too much for these guys.
Sometimes.
These younger guys. Look at this. McIntyre's right there, though.
Right?
Oh.
Huh? I was just listening to the dogs. Sorry. Ooh, the announce. Fat like, yes, I hope he brings up his missed opportunity from WrestleMania and Kofi's title run.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Bring Kofi back.
So they can fight each other.
Why not? It would be good. So, but what does that make the Hurt Business? Still bad guys, but then Retribution's just even badder guys?
I have no idea what it means.
Can you say batter? Sounds like something you make cookies out of. Do your job, referee. Keep McIntyre out of that ring.
Right.
Ford kicks him in the midsection, then hits him with a DDT.
Buy him some time.
Come on, get in there.
Ayla's in the chat. Hey, Ayla.
Ayla.
She's like, batter.
Batter.
They're more bad. They're the worst.
Lots more bad.
Lots more bad. It's the biggest bads.
There are a lot of bads. I don't know how many.
Instead of just being bad, they're gigantic bad.
They're great big bad.
Oh, Jesus.
Belly to belly
Poor Dolph
release
just got thrown
suplex.
across the thing. Like, here you go. Chow! Whoosh. Carlos says, were any of you two surprised that Ali was the leader of Retribution?
Yes. Absolutely. I did not see it coming.
You know.
Even when he was leaving, I
coming.
thought he was going to just leave. Like,
Right?
run off.
Like they were going to just let him.
And then he got in their face, and I was like, oh, crap. He's going to be right there with them.
It was like the most bad, laughing big bad. That's right, big bad. Fat Lisa
Leroy
says
Brown.
the best of the bad with a thumbs down. Oh. Well, poor Dolph.
1, 2. Dolph kicks out. What was that? Oh, right into a DDT. There's a lot of DDTs going on in this
Right? Oh, the Viper over there slowly slithering his way up.
one. Dolph can't get over there. Just get over there, Dolph.
Bestest bad, Ayla says, right? The bestest
The
bad.
bestest great big bad.
Cha!
Okay.
Ooh,
Randy, get in there.
Dun, dun,
What was that? He
dun.
just tapped him with a shit ass kick? What
I
kind of
don't
bullshit
know.
is that? He's
Because
gonna hit
he
him
was
with
outside the ring
Hey,
a
guess
little
what
bit,
he's gonna
maybe.
hit him with? A DDT. That's the third DDT in like 3 moves.
Whoa. Why would they do that?
Do they not have any other moves nowadays, or are we just gonna
No, that's
see
the only one we could use.
the DDT? What are that?
Is he gonna
with
get
training?
it, or is he gonna get something else? Oh, now all of a sudden everybody can get out of the RKO
Flapjack.
perfectly fine.
Oh, Randy's gonna get pinned tonight.
Is he?
Yeah, right there. Damn, 1, 2. Oh, with the save.
It was like, what are you guys talking about? I literally just clicked on to hear batter.
We were talking about how bad people are. He's a really batter guy.
He's a really batter guy. They're the bad of the bads.
Oh, Ford
geez, he
missed.
Because Dolph's like, I know your tricks.
The famouser. There's a Claymore. Knocked Dolph right clean out of the ring.
Right?
Come on, Randy. Get up. This time to hit your RKO. Oh, no.
Oh, he's not going to be able to get up. He's like, come on, get up so I can kick you. Oh, come on, just roll out of the ring, Randy. Oh, Rude came in.
Here it is. Here it is.
Claymore
RKO out of nowhere
that-
right here.
Oh, he
Bam!
finally got one.
And he'll pin him too.
that
1,
really gonna be a
2,
pin?
and 3.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Finally. He finally got an RKO out of nowhere. He tried
Randy,
it, and everybody was like, no, I can
Dolph,
just get out of these so
and
easy.
ravishing Rude.
Well, it
in
was
the
a good
match.
thing he had them helping him out. Fat Lisa's like, yes, Randy Pepper McIntyre's Claymore, and ow, my neck.
My neck.
My neck.
My
ow,
chin again. That damn chin.
You got me. You got me.
I'm going to have to get sewn back up again. Wire my jaw. Randy just picking bones. That's all he does. He kind of just sits there and picks bones.
That's funny. Too
Go
funny.
kick him in the head a couple times. You got a match coming up at Hell in a Cell. Why not? Soften him up.
Right? They're kicking themselves in the head because they're like, oh my gosh, my brain from that Claymore. It was terrible. All right, everybody. Well, it's over.
It is. Raw is
Another
finally
Raw
over.
is done.
So we're going to see you guys in about 45 hours.
We won't really see another Raw, technically, for a couple weeks. Because we're just going to be watching a draft.
They'll wrestle.
Will they, though?
Yeah, they'll have matches.
They'll
Absolutely.
have some matches. Will they count, though?
What does count mean?
So the big surprise tonight was there was no real returns or anything from anybody, but it was Ali all of a sudden being the face of Retribution, basically.
The Prince of Retribution.
The face of Retribution.
Because now he's Prince Ali.
No.
Glory.
Stop! Evilbot says, bye guys, see you on Wednesday. Ela says, okay, have a great night. And we're leaving also.
All right, have a good night, and thank you so much for watching Wrestling Gab. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Prince Ali.